do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safeway Liquid Beer Release podcast.
Be right again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello. It's not static, AM radio. It's the Play Alberta Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromala intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. The cracker 6 o'clock and lager with some sirloin bites.
It's a two-jacket day. He is on fire. Stay hot, Marcus. Huge. What a moment for George Springer. George Springer.
Oh, dude. I'm your Huckleberry.
Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
Hello, my friend, we'll meet again.
I'm your Huckleberry.
That is a hell of a thing for you to say to me. Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
6:09 on a Creed Tuesday, 6:09 on a Tombstone Tuesday, 6:09 on the morning of the ESTYs. ESTYs go down tonight. If you're not there, you're square, right? Isn't that what they, that's the saying? Be there, be square, right?
You're too cheap.
If you're not there, yeah. Who can't spare little John A. McDonald?
John A.
As we're saying tonight at the door, a ticket or a 10, or you can get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Right? You got to have a ticket or a John A. is okay.
John A. is
to
okay.
get into the ESTYs tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. Very much looking forward
Bring
to
the
this
checkbook.
evening. Yeah. What's the other one I had loaded up here that you found this morning? Let's see.
British television production.
Funny show.
Oh, this isn't it.
Yeah, that's not
No, it must have gone. I must have been playing it. It skipped ahead.
drat.
Here we are. Let's try this again. Is this it?
Rehearsing and nursing apart. We know every card by heart. Overture, curtain lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show. This is it.
Come on, that's exciting,
get you
isn't it?
going,
Like,
eh?
how does that
Yeah.
not get you fired up for the ESTYs tonight? This should be a pretty good time.
And you had some breaking news prior to the show that we'll have a little bit of a surprise in the.
Well, yesterday I'm about to leave, and Matthew Iwanek says, got a little something tomorrow.
A little something.
I said, what is this? He goes, it's about the ESTYs. Gonna bring it in around the wrap tomorrow, right before the hangout, 8:50. I don't know what this is.
This is huge.
I don't know what this is. So there's some sort of ESTY surprise coming at like 8:50 today.
Yeah, for Matt Iwanek.
So we'll see how it works.
Yeah.
Vance Van Vandervan is into the Paris Jewelers inbox today. PJs, do not pay for 1 year. Buy now, do not pay for 1 year. Shop in stores, Edmonton area, West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, St. Edward Center, and online, of course, parisjewelers.com. They are Canadian. They are family owned. A ticket or a John A? How about a pair of Lauriers? No. We're talking $10 bill and not a wrinkly one. If you don't have a ticket, we want a crisp $10
Yeah,
bill.
very crisp.
Has to be crisp.
And it can't be one of those old paper ones either.
Rubella 2.0 says, me getting cut off at the bar 3 hours after celebrating Vance Vandervan's Text of the Year celebration. Nonsense. I've not yet begun to defile myself.
That might not be a bad play on a Tuesday.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. One of your text messages today will win the Royal Pizza Text of the Day. Still making it great with the best and freshest ingredients you'll find anywhere in the land. And top-notch service for over 55 bloody years. Order online today, www.royalpizza.ca, or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. The Nielson family is having pre-ESTYs pizza tonight.
Oh.
A little Royal Pizza up in here.
Go for a lasagna, baked.
Don't mind if I do. So that's exciting as well.
How about Tay-Tay? Any chance of...
What, Tay-Tay what?
Savage at 7. You're supposed to say yes. Yes, Savage.
Savage is 7.
Savage? Yes, Savage.
He's
Trey is
savage, Trey is savage.
Savage is Savage. Trey is Savage. Savage.
I've gone cross-eyed. I see what you're trying to say. You know what? A song for him would have to be, ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you, but ooh, the Jays will find out.
Yeah, based off last night, I think something's going to have to.
That probably has to happen too. Leave it with me. I'm working on this McDavid signing song right now, which I think is going to be one of my best of all time.
But you have lots of time to finish that.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I'm wondering. So it's about the day that he signs. So we won't play it for the first time until the day that he signs, and then after that we can play the hell out of it. But what if he doesn't sign all year?
Just gonna say if he signs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, do I write this song, pay for the parody company to produce it, and then we sit on it forever? Yeah, and then he leaves and we play it? And if, to be honest with you, it'll be a really bad look with some of the stuff I've wrote in there if he leaves.
It's a wasted song.
So, but it's an awesome tune. So I don't know. I'm torn on it. I'm hoping he signs next week.
Yeah.
And then we can hit the song and it'll probably win an essay. I'll tell you this song that I'm writing for when McDavid signs, somebody will perform it at the ESTYs next year. Like it's one that a guy can step up there with a guitar and just play. So he's got to sign.
I can't wait.
Not that he needed any more pressure, but now you got to sign, man.
Morgan Wallen, next year's ESTYs.
I'm working on the Killers. It's tough because Tommy says they're the biggest band in the world globally, and I don't know if we'll be able to get them.
He's got a little thing for them, hey?
Oh, Tommy loves the Killers.
He's got a big
like. I think he gets them confused with like U2.
He absolutely loves the Killers.
He loves the Killers. He's just like, oh, Morgan Wallen's nothing compared to the Killers. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think the Killers ever had the peak that Morgan Wallen is at right now. And then I talked about Luke Combs, and Tommy's like, who? I was like, well, Luke Combs has literally sold 8 times as many records as the Killers.
Yeah.
That's the thing about music.
But he loves the Killers.
Sure,
man.
and that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
but
everybody
just-
teach their own.
Yeah.
Right? That's the same.
But don't go around, bleating out that they're... I mean, okay.
I was
The Killers
I was
selling out
yesterday,
Commonwealth next summer. Like,
Yeah, that's what somebody said. Tommy, do you think the Killers would sell out Commonwealth in back-to-back nights? And he's just like, well, no. I said,
well, okay.
Like, I went and look, they're playing a bunch of music festivals
Sure,
this summer.
that's okay, but-
Yeah. All right, the Nielsen Show today and every day is brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa. We're proud to be local and family owned. Count on experience to speak for itself. With Weiss Johnson, whoa. Striving to bring you a comfortable home. Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Oh, man, my train whistle's in my office.
oh, that's... What do you mean it's in your office?
Weiss Johnson's Edmonton's train home comfort specialist for nearly 50 years for all of your furnace, air conditioning, and heat pump needs. Visit www.weiss-johnson.com. Wheels over in the Nasty Chat says, I will perform the McDavid song next year at the ESTYs. No, you will not. No, you will not. That
Missed
will
you
not.
at the casino last night after you promised you'd show up, too.
Tube Socks is in this. Says, I finally have a chance to use my $50 Hudson's gift card
Hey,
tonight.
what do you know?
Yes, the after party of the ESTYs will be at Hudson's tonight. Hudson's on White. Should be a pretty good time. I'm contemplating sleeping on the couch in my office.
Yes.
I mean, depending on when we get out of there, what's the point of going all the way home to the West End when I can just settle up here and have a nice little snooze on the couch?
You got your office, you got the chair, you have multiple chairs.
Yeah,
to
I got a
you
couch. I can sleep on that.
Yeah.
What's the point of having a couch
you
if
got
you're not going to
kitchen,
sleep on it?
2 bathrooms.
This
got it made.
here is technically, let's just say I moved in here, it'd be the 3rd nicest place I've ever lived. So I got time for that. Sarah texts in this morning and says, can I get a conch for my husband, Cal, who's celebrating his birthday today? And ESTY's birthday. Oh my goodness, Calvin Park.
Maybe a rendition of Happy Birthday today at the show will be in order, eh?
Maybe, who knows? Hey, what about the bubbly?
Well, it's just sitting there. It's not going to drink itself.
I brought
here,
in
eh?
I brought in a bottle of the finest Spumante Bambino. I don't know if anybody's ever had the Spumante Bambino, but we're going to try it today.
The Killers of champagne.
This champagne is known globally and is bigger than Garth Brooks ever was. Spumante Bambino since 1934. Now here's the issue. I don't know how to open this.
I think you just.
You guys
bite
ever
it.
open
You
up a
gotta-
bottle of
you
champagne
bite it.
before?
Well, we did one on stage last year.
Well,
did
I
we
know,
not?
but then remember I tried to drink it and it
Don't
exploded
point it
all over my face. Well, this hasn't been shaken, so it should be.
Yeah, but doesn't it still rock it off the?
No, I don't think so.
I think there's a little. So when you get the foil off there, there
Well, I
should
know
be
that's
like a
the thing.
little
The foil is a real issue here.
spring or something.
Oh, maybe this is it. Are you supposed to? Oh, yeah, I think I got it, buddy.
Just thing's a weapon.
Trev, come stand right here.
Yeah, there you go. So
There we go. All right, so now
it's like a Grolsch beer bottle, you know.
Now we got to do something with this little silver thing on top. Must twist. Oh, here we go. This looks like a little twisty. And what if you wanted to celebrate quicker than this? Yeah. On with the show. This is it.
You got it.
There we go. I got it. I'm doing it, boys.
Okay, yeah.
I'm really doing it. The bubbly to celebrate the morning of the ESTYs.
No, this is.
No, I think it's only going to pop up if
No, it'll.
Hey, this is world's
It'll
finest
shoot a
here.
little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't get it up.
Or is it twist off?
Only the finest champagnes.
Damn it, we got through 2 steps. It's the third step now. We got to uncork it.
No, you'll be able to.
But it hurt my thumbs.
It's a thumb thing.
Give her help. Come on.
Get in there.
You got this.
Full body.
It's broken. It's one of those. What's one of those broken bottles of Spumante Bambino?
It's a lemon.
Why can't we get
You
in?
want me to get a spoon?
Trev, you want to come try using your strong younger thumbs? Maybe I have old
There you go,
thumbs.
yeah.
No.
Come over here, Trev.
Maybe I have
Come try to see if you can open this up.
Old thumbs, Nielson.
Yeah, that's what they call me around them parts. All right, here you try to pop that thing, but don't point it at us. Let's see. You're gonna smash one of the lights, dude. See, I told you it's the hardest thing ever. That's not gonna work. Trev's trying to put it in his shirt and twist it off like it's a jar of
Maybe
strawberry
you need
jam.
a knife, and you
You get it?
cut it.
On with the show.
No,
this is
this is
it. On. Here we go. I see the movement. On with the show. We popped the bottle of the Spumante Bambino.
It is so fizzy.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's got the little,
It's got a little fizz.
the little stuff coming out of there.
Yeah.
Trev, you're so stronger than me,
You're a
man.
strong man. You're a very strong boy.
Congratulations, Trev. That must be because you've been working out, my man.
You just got to
Someone's
twist it
been
a little bit.
hitting
And
the
then,
gym.
On with the show. This is it.
this is fun.
All right, the ESTYs tonight.
I need a pipe.
A bottle of only the best. A bottle of only the best, eh?
The Bambino.
The Spumante Bambino.
The great Bambino.
There you go. Here you go, Trev. Celebrate yourself. Stay here for a cheers, eh? Here's a toast to everybody who's attending to the end, to all the possible winners and all the losers and everything. That is some of the finest Spumante Bambino I've had in my life.
And you didn't skip out on the glassware either. The made in Taiwan plastic
These
collection.
are plastic glasses. I was loading
Only the
3
best.
like real glasses up today, and then I saw these plastic ones, and I thought that's a better idea. All right.
Delicious.
The Nielsen Show, the 6 o'clock hour is brought to you by Ewell.
Ewell, your partner in power.
That's
I love how that finishes.
6th the landing.
Ewell, your power play specialist. They've got the gear you need for your next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations. And of course, you can order online anytime. Ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. They are our 6 o'clock hour sponsor. Let's lay out the show for you today. Then we'll dive into your morning announcements. We're going to get fired up for Gemco fireplaces. As you may have heard on the show this morning, the ESTYs are tonight, and we are going to take you through the 4 songs that are nominated for Song of the Year at the ESTYs.
Beauty.
So we'll dive into that here around 6:30. That's a real 6 o'clocker thing. I think the 6 o'clockers are going to love this. Yeah. So we'll get into that. Off season. What off season?
What off season?
That'll be coming up in hour number 2 today. As main camp players will check in tomorrow. They'll be on the ice Thursday and yada, yada, yada. Let's get to the regular season, but we'll dive into some of the bigger storylines heading into camp this year. We'll have your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Can I get a conch? The early bird bet hits last night. Not only that, but the 6-point teaser that Maddie and I put together on the Disrespected Lock Shop also hit last night. So a huge shout out to our title sponsor for Edmonton Sports Talk over at Play Alberta. We got you last night. Which was fun. But we'll dive into those games coming up here. Weekly confessions for Spectrum Rental. There's a few different things that we can get to. I suffered an absolutely heartbreaking fantasy loss last night. Keegan Matheson will be our GS Construction headliner. We've got to talk about Ya Savage. Even his name is
Savage.
awesome.
Yes, Savage.
Right? Like this is going to be really good.
Everybody's focused on the last name. Trey's a cool.
Trey Savage is just such a cool name, man.
Drips.
And his high points of release. It's I can't wait to chat with Keegan. Keegan Matheson around 7:45. Kind of easy trivia. 3 questions too many. Gager will be by. We'll talk ESTYs and Oilers. And of course, the wrap for William Huff today as well. Let's dive in to your morning announcements today. Morning announcements brought to you by the Goat Track Social Club. I wonder if those boys are going to be at the ESTYs tonight. Canada's original streetwear style golf brand built on inclusivity. Visit www.goattracksocialclub.com and use the code NASTY15 to save 15% off clothing and accessories on their website. Goat Track Social Club. Golf is for everyone. And I have to throw a shout out to the Goat Track guys. That black golf shirt they gave me has quickly become my favorite shirt. It is so damn comfortable. Like the softness that this shirt has. I'm a big t-shirt guy.
Yeah.
I find myself wearing this black golf shirt all the time. It's like a comfy hoodie that you can basically wear at home.
Or you could wear it to your meetings, business meetings at Earl's as well.
It's perfect. Perfect for meetings. But I'm telling you, the swag that they're dishing out at the Goat Track Social Club is insanely comfortable. Check them out. Use the code NASTY15 to save 15% off clothing and accessories at www.goattracksocialclub.com. It's one of those things where I tell you how comfortable those golf shirts are, and you're like, oh, whatever, Dusty. But then you go buy one, and now you're going to be texting in like a week and being like, Dusty, I got one of those shirts, and you were right.
It's a great animal.
But the Goat Track?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
better than the alligator or the eagle or the...
Yeah, I mean, goats are cute, but they're also hilarious.
Yeah.
It really works out. How was Monday Night Football last night?
Fantastic. It was a doubleheader, which started earlier at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock kickoff. A few people didn't know that, but so we were there. It was great. Loaded burgers on special. The Halud crew was there. They not only got the loaded burger special, but doubled it up. With a surprise drop-in from YouTube Trev was there. He had a loaded burger.
Dude, you dropped in?
Yes, I did.
I didn't know that you dropped in too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, first one of the year. And,
I guess you're not really too far.
No, not at all. First of many. I will be going to a lot more, LT, and it was so good to see you.
Yeah, the Godfather.
The Godfather took tonight off for the SEC.
Godfather.
Jason the Acadian, Jay and Jocelyn, Burlando, Grumpy Cat, Normology, two of their buddies, and I can't remember the names. Fergie's Prostate was there as well.
Till when?
Halftime. He leaves at halftime now.
Halftime first game?
Yeah.
He was loving it then, eh?
And then we also had the winner of the qualifying draw last night, Doug Barrett, who followed me on Twitter just a few minutes prior to the draw.
No.
I luckily drew his name. He said it's great that we're back on the radio. Loves listening to us.
He's an FMer.
Congrats to Doug. And you can qualify as well. It's a trip for two to LA, Rams and Saints. Grand prize draw Sunday, October 19th. You can qualify every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night football at Sully's Sports Bar and Lounge. It's a very easy contest. You don't got to pay. No John A.
Yeah.
Head on down. It's going to be good. Thursday, that's the next chance. And I do believe...
I do declare.
It will be the Buffalo Bills. I think it's the Bills and the Dolphins this Thursday. But
it is.
That's your next chance.
Dolphins on Thursday.
Smoked brisket cheesesteaks on special. Delicious. Great time. Come on down. And so Burlando is there. He wears these sweat shorts.
Those look like awesome sweat shorts.
Last week he wore penicillin banana colored ones, and his thing now is he hikes them up and does a little run around.
I saw the video.
And so last night he wore some mint ones, and so he hiked them up again and did a little run around, and he came with a sprained wrist.
No, I saw they looked like he had cast on.
Yeah, jammed it in
what do other people there think?
Oh,
when he's doing this dance,
he doesn't stand out at all. Not with the not with the clientele that's there. It's a great night. Carson was there as well, Mr. James Patterson. So
that looked like a pretty good time. So make plans to join the crew every Monday and Thursday night at Sully's Sports Bar and Lounge. Atif over on the chat wheel says, "Who's walking from the Metro to Hudson's tonight?" And Jen over there replies, "Not you, Wheels." Oh my God.
Hot take alert.
Jeez Louise. Ooh. Jen, you savage?
Yeah.
My goodness. Atif is such a good sport, man. What a beauty. Last year at the ESTYs, we lifted Atif on stage in his chair. Still hasn't bought a Nasty Club membership. What are you supposed to do with this guy? Anyway, you can text us anytime. Let's keep that inbox moving along today. We're going to get fired up next. We're going to give you the 4 finalists for Song of the Year at Edmonton Sports Talk. We're going to dive into that. Lots of Weathers talk just after 7 o'clock today. Which 2 players opened the year on Connor McDavid's wing? Dun, 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 dun. And is he even there this time next year? Because as of now, he hasn't signed, right? So that's... We'll see when that happens.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe he just didn't want to take the spotlight away from the ESTYs.
That could be it.
right? That could be the case. He's not signing today, I don't think. All the media will be gathered today. They have like the media golf tournament today.
Not.
Yeah, they play like a media golf tournament today. I think Tommy's going to represent us, but
The Wolf deal was agreed at their golf tournament.
well, I mean, all the media will be together. Dun 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 dun. Can you imagine McDavid signing and it's still not the biggest event in the city that day?
Well, I can.
Tammy was trying to explain the ESTYs to some of her school mom friends yesterday. And one of them was just like, she's like, it's an award show. And one of the moms was like, oh, so like there's like local athletes there? Tammy's like, nope.
Oh, no.
Nope. It's just all the people at the station and a bunch of listeners. And that's about it. Marshall's working on, he's a little nervous. They're presenting tonight, Marshall and the Muzz, rookie of the year. Marshall goes to me and goes, Daddy, I think I might do a little speech before the nominees tonight.
Okay.
So he's working on just a little, like a one-liner before. So he's still not sure he's going to pull it off.
Start
but
playing
he's
him
excited.
off.
Yeah. Wrap it up, Marshall. Get off the stage.
He could have like a local athlete. On the Reed Wilkins show, they
You just have a general favorite local athlete.
Why not? It is
Something like that we could probably do. All right. You can text us anytime. Parachuter's inbox. One of your text messages will win the text of the day for Royal Pizza Day. And of course, the Nielsen Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson. Weiss Johnson. Whoa. We've got an update coming up. We're going to get fired up on the other side. We'll talk some Oilers just after 7 o'clock. If you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, we'll be back in just a few moments. If you're on TuneIn or iHeart or at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, you're watching over on YouTube, we've got the sports update right now.
Baker Mayfield drove the field 80 yards on 11 plays, setting up a Rachaad White touchdown run with 6 seconds remaining as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers improved to 2-0 with a 2019 victory over the Texans, dropping Houston to 0-2. It was game one of a Monday doubleheader in the NFL. Justin Herbert, 242 yards and a pair of touchdowns. The LA Chargers improving to 2-0 with a 20-9 victory over the Raiders, dropping Las Vegas to 1-1. Chargers, though, losing defensive end Khalil Mack to a left elbow injury late in the first quarter. He would return with his arm in a sling. On the diamond, a 9-strikeout debut from Trey Savage saw the Blue Jays come away with a 2-1 11-inning victory over the Rays. George Springer and Andres Jimenez with the RBIs. Game 2 of that 4-game set goes tonight. First pitch, 5:35. Toronto are now 5 games up on the Yankees, who fell to the Twins last night, and 6 up on the Red Sox for top spot in the AL East. Elsewhere last night around the diamond, the Phillies beat the Dodgers 6-5 as they clinch the NL East. Oilers main camp gets going later this week ahead of Sunday's split squad game with the Flames. And the Elks back in action week 16. They'll wrap it up Saturday at 5 in Hamilton against the Tiger Cats. Coming up next, hour 1 of the Nielsen Show continues as we break down songs of the year at tonight's ESTYs here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Well, thank you very much for being here today. All our Nielsen Show original songs brought to you by Totem Outdoor Outfitters. New gear, used gear, trade and consign. A sport for every season with hockey equipment and skates ready to go year-round. A family store that takes pride in finding the right fit for you. Visit them at 7430 99th Street or online at www.totemoutfitters.ca. We are coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio today, featuring those crispy strips of chicken paired with their newest creation, the Popeyes signature sauce. They're the chicken dippers, everybody. A creamy pepper dipping sauce that packs a kick of heat, a hint of sweet, and their signature Cajun spices.
Nice little treat if you're on the way to the hey, like a little bit of a snack. I know you're doing the Royal Pizza, but
they call them a base a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That's what
wouldn't hurt.
That's what they're talking about, I think. We've got the 6 o'clock hour of the Nielsen Show, brought to you by eWell Today, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. Check them out at ewell.ca. And of course, the Nielsen Show today and every day is brought to you by Weiss Johnson, Edmonton's train home comfort specialist for nearly 50 years. All right, we've got text messages that we're going to dive into. Brandon from Windsor is in and says, where can I find the complete list of categories and nominees? Also, will tonight be recorded so us nasties from out of town who can't make it can enjoy it? I know Wannick was going to attempt to record the show again. Last year it did not work, but I think he's going to attempt to record it once again. And then list of categories and nominees is actually online, edmontonsportstalk.com. There's a link that just says ESTYs. And you go click on it, and you can see the full list of nominees for all of the categories, which should be a pretty good time. Looking forward to it tonight. We're going to actually get into it right now. We're going to get a little fired up here for Gemco Fireplaces because it is the day of the ESTYs. If you can't make it tonight, we'd love to have you next year. And it's by no means intimidating. It's just everybody there is just there to have a good time. It's a bunch of fun people.
Dress up.
And like we said, if you didn't know if you're going to be able to make it, but all of a sudden this morning you can, then just swing on by with $10 and we'll let you in. How's that sound?
No float.
There's no float. So there's no change
yet.
There's no change here.
Although we will accept tips at the door.
Is that the plan?
Yes, we will.
Well, you guys are working the door? Who else is working the door?
Two other people too, but it really doesn't matter.
Let's go, baby.
Anybody else working the door?
I think two other people. But
okay. It sounds like a lot of people are going to be working the door.
Tickets, yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Tickets are a 10.
Tickets.
Let's get fired up for Gemco Fireplaces, proudly serving Edmonton and area for 45 years, the authorized dealer for Napoleon Fireplaces. Whether it's gas or wood burning, look no further than Canadian-made Napoleon Fireplaces. All of the Napoleon products you need are available at Gemco, 9281 50th Street. Okay, so there are 4 songs that are nominated. What are you guys presenting tonight? I know you and I are going up to open it and present, I think, Guest of the Year.
Correct. I do believe I'm doing musical performance. So it would
live musical performance. Okay, Trev, what are you presenting tonight?
Nasty Chatter.
Nasty Chatter of the Year. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah, so
okay.
That'll be fun.
And I have... I'm doing the beauty list induction about midway through the show.
Perfect.
So that's how we will be involved tonight. Very much looking forward to this.
Yeah, Maddie sent the run of show.
I saw the run of show last night. It was an updated run of show because I do believe there was another run of show that was sent earlier. All right, so here are your 4 nominees for Song of the Year. We're on an audio platform, obviously.
Yes.
This is an easy one for us to give you a look at. For some of you who are just FMers and haven't been following along, we've been churning out a bunch of songs over the last little while.
Song of the Year, not to be confused with original AM Nasty Song of the Year, or is that the...
No, it's the original AM Nasty Song of the Year.
This will be presented by Twitter Mary and Dave Minnick.
Twitter Mary and Dave, her husband.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds nice. I like that. All right, so let's go into... Here are your 4 nominees. We've got Jonty and Victoria, worked with Zacticum on the Play La Bamba playoff song.
Play La Bamba, play La Bamba. Complete the mission, 16 wins, we see the vision. That's 4 straight rounds and it ain't puck luck, it's just fate. With Lord Stanley, we got another day. So pump the pistons, turn the gears. Don't need to rewind, waited 35 years. It's another chapter, another year. The Sweet 16 ain't been so clear. Let's get loud, let's be proud. Play La Bamba, play La Bamba. Add fuel to the fire, that's a blue and orange wire. Play La Bamba, play La Bamba. This is our team, man, this is our dream. So play La Bamba, play La Bamba. Take back the crown, bring it back to E-Town. Play La Bamba, play La Bamba. Look, I never make hooks, but I stand tall like Perry in the fight. Not like that rat they see on long flights. I'm from E-Town, that's my egg home. From the West End to the Meadows, I rally for the crew. The German Gretzky's a madman on the loose. And of course, 97, but he never shoots. Just kidding, we know that's old news. Just like last year, Game 7 Stanley Cup, they left there. 25, not 24, it's a different time, it's a different year. Yeah, city lies, so let's go to war, let's go to war. But EDM got 5, we want one more. Go full bore, keep shooting, score all 4 lines, all 60, put the pedal to the floor. Let's get loud, let's be proud, play La Bamba, play La Bamba.
All right, there you go. That's Zach and Jonty's Play La Bamba playoff song. Congratulations.
Jonty also texting in this morning. He says, my wife and I are catching the ferry from Sydney, Nova Scotia to Newfoundland in about an hour. Wish I could be at the ESTYs tonight. Have a great time, yada, yada, yada. Munching the data from the Maritimes.
He had he had a tail on his jacket last year at the ESTYs.
He did, yes.
And he was a winner. He won last year, I think, for the 6 o'clock check-in song. Was that not the song of the year?
Zach, you should call him Z-Rock or Z-Rock, like J-Rock, eh? Like he's kind of got that J-Rockiness to
This
him.
is also nominated, another from John T. Victoria and the Halud Crew.
It's the Halud Crew.
Allude.
It's the Halud Crew. 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 Halud, 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 Halud. It's the Halud Crew. It's the Halud Crew.
I mean, that's just a taste. There's more there with the Halud Crew song, but that's a taste of it. They're in the mix. All right, and then this one debuted at the ESTYs last year, making it eligible for this year's ESTYs. This came out of nowhere last year. It was in the midst of a beef between Josh Clausen and Ice Cube, where we thought to the point it was going to be like Tupac at a boxing match, and Cube was going to try to kill Josh Clausen.
Somebody was getting capped.
Instead, they come together on stage, squash their beefs, and drop all gas, no brakes. Clausen and Ice Cube together. Now, that one is also nominated for what you're presenting tonight, the best live musical performance of the year.
Yes.
The nominees in that category are Clausen and Cube, all gas, no brakes at the ESTYs. Josh Clausen becoming Slosh Clausen with his I Believe in These Guys. Jackson doing the Nasty Bash song at the ESTYs live last year.
Hell of a performance.
And then Hernan Salas singing La Bamba.
Could be a lot of hardware for old Zach and Clausen.
I mean, this one's a legitimate contender.
Yeah.
And I would have to think they're the front runner for the best live musical performance.
Brought the house down last year.
It was absolutely incredible last year. So, I don't know. I feel like Clausen's going to be coming home with some hardware at some point tonight. Those are 3 of the 4 nominees. Congratulations. All right, and the 4th nominee, got to go back to the playoff run. This ended up being a little bit of a banger during the playoffs this year.
Oh, no.
Step inside Rogers Place. Play La
Pom-pom.
Bamba.
Yeah, where's those orange pom-poms? Eric's shoulder is having PTSD right now.
Well, we're a dangerous team when we're rolling, and we're healthy, and we are healthy.
Cup is on the line, baby, come and get it done. 16 wins, yeah, they're going on a run. Looking to advance, going deep in the dance. Hop on the bandwagon, let's hear the fans. The fans.
Special place to play, honestly. So much history, these fans. It was great to hear their sport.
Razzling and dazzling every single night. Clubs coming out, baby, gonna be a fight. 6 games, 5 games, how about a sweep? Ticket prices, yeah, they're gonna be steep, yeah. Yeah! Come on! It's the playoffs! Crank it up! It's the playoffs! Take the cup! Let's go win the Stanley! Ooh, gotta get the cup! Let's go win the Stanley! Come on, lift it up! Let's go win the Stanley! Waited long enough. It's time. No more wait for the oil. It's the fate, yeah.
Can I get a win ya? Win ya?
Listen, first gear, second gear, third gear, go. McDavid 97 needs a one-man show. Draisaitl, Iverson, gotta love the nude. Bruce Skinner and Picks need to be huge. Be huge. They gotta squeeze a little, squeeze a little, squeeze a little more. Get the bottom 6 to find a way to score. One time, overtime, gotta find a way. Jam-packed moss pit going insane. Yeah! Yeah! Cheer a little more. It's the playoffs. Crank it up. It's the playoffs. Take the cup. Let's go
And of course, that's Win the Stanley right here on 95.7 Cruise FM.
Oh, that would have hit.
Yeah, this would have been that would have hit big.
Oh, God.
On Cruise during the playoffs. There's no doubt about that. So congratulations to Win the Stanley song. Also a nominee for tonight's show. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening at the ESTYs tonight. I love the one text that came in and said, basically suggesting that CTV2 streams the ESTYs.
I think that was some troll. Yeah, for all the out-of-towners. CTV2? Why not?
That is kind of funny, actually. All right.
Guaranteed whatever's happening during that time, the ESTYs would be better viewed.
Shaggy and St. Albert on brand this morning. When is the McDavid Leaving Edmonton song coming out? Oh, Shaggy.
He's loving it.
Shaggy, the season hasn't even started. You're already a salty boy.
Yeah, troll of the year.
Minnie Cooper texted in. This is kind of a confession. We'll get to confessions around 7:30 today for Spectrum Rental. Right now, we're smack dab in the 6 o'clock hour, which is brought to you by Ewell, your partners in power. Minnie Cooper says, boys, I couldn't sleep, so I had an hour and a half bath at 4 a.m. That's crazy.
My man.
Have you ever had, I know you love baths. You love bathing, Trev, but have you ever had a bath at 4 a.m.?
Maybe once or twice, but I don't recall. No. Maybe not then, actually. No, that's pretty early.
That's early. That's early.
There's probably one day that I was...
I don't know how I feel about an hour and a half bath at 4 a.m. Like, how do you go about your day? How do you not just go back to bed after that?
Yeah, you should be pretty tuckered after that one.
Right? That'll drain you.
Especially if it's hot and you're sweating.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
Hot, sweaty, middle of the night bath.
Yes.
You're going to be sleeping until 11 a.m. after you hit the...
absolutely.
Your head hits the pillow after that one.
I've had lots of hour and a half baths, though. Just not at 4 a.m.
Burgerler is into the Paris Jewelers inbox today. Remember how we were down 0-2 to the Kings and thought we might never get to take that song for a run?
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't looking good early. People were like, oh no, we've jinxed it with this song. And then that song went on an all-time heater for the next 2 months. I would have loved to have tracked how many times you pumped your arm with the pom-pom to that song.
Well, and as Troll points out, me Rick Allening it through this whole song was the highlight of the playoffs. I mean, it does go to the old joke, what has 9 arms and sucks, right?
Pretty much.
Don't say that to Reed, but...
Wheels over in the chat says, can you play Another One Rides the Bus? Sorry, Teef, it's not nominated. I mean, what are we doing here? We're only playing nominees.
This isn't a call-in request show here.
This isn't the participation show. This is the pre-ESTY show. I mean, we can't do that, man.
Pay up, bub.
Come on, man. That's a tough one. That's a bit of a tough one. All right, so the ESTYs are tonight. If you have a ticket, we'll see you there. If you don't have a ticket because you're like, oh, I'm not sure I'm going to make it, and then this morning you woke up and you're like, actually, I think I can go to the ESTYs tonight.
Like Vance Van Vandervan.
Yeah, so just swing on by with $10. Yeah. We'll let you into the ESTYs.
No float.
I think that'll probably work. All right, let's dive back into the Monday Nighter last night. And then we've got off-season, coming up here.
What off-season?
Just after 7 o'clock, we're going to take a look at who's starting the season on the wing with Connor McDavid. They have some options. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they have some options. So we're going to get into that a little bit. And then Keegan Matheson, about an hour on the debut of Trey Savage, who actually was one pitch away from an immaculate inning in his 4th inning last night.
Yeah.
9 strikeouts, the most
franchise record
that a Blue Jay has ever had in their first appearance.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to run out and buy a Savage jersey.
Absolutely.
I got totally sucked in last night.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into that. The Jays' magic number is 7. They're on the verge of clinching the AL East and maybe the American League.
We were also hate watching the Yankees last night as they got pumped by the Twins.
Well, you're sitting at Selly's.
It is great.
There's a million TVs there.
Jays on the extra innings. You got the Monday Nighter, and then the Yankees getting pumped. It was all going on. And a little bit of rugby as well.
Last night's football games, one game combined for 39 points, one game combined for 29 points.
I thought the first one would combine for 1,000 the way it got underway.
They started quickly, didn't they?
They were hot out of the chute.
They started quickly. 2 passing touchdowns in the first quarter. And you're thinking, oh, okay, let's settle in for one.
Yeah, very aggressive.
In the end, Baker Mayfield had to lead a game-winning drive for the second time in 2 weeks. I think I have a stat on this that I saw last night. Here we are. Baker Mayfield of the Buccaneers is the second NFL quarterback in the last 30 years to lead a game-winning touchdown drive that began with under 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation in back-to-back games. So we're not talking back-to-back games to start the year. We're talking just the second NFL quarterback in the last 30 years to lead game-winning back-to-back touchdown drives with under 2:30 left on the clock. Any guess on who the other guy might have been? You got to go back to 99. And this guy actually had a bye in between.
Peyton Manning.
No, Brett Favre.
Oh. Would that even be the era? I don't know. I'll get all the years mixed up. Not only is he doing it, though, but he does it with some flair.
He does.
You saw it in his eyes.
That one
Fun to
scramble
watch.
is
It's not boring like, yeah.
Look, man, he's a leader of men. We knew it from the moment. Remember that clip? I walked in and
Hugh Jackson.
He said, hee hee. And everybody in the room also said, hee hee.
Baker Mayfield, when he's down in the fourth quarter every week, call the ambulance.
But not for me. That is a pretty good. Now, I don't know how much the Bucs can keep sort of pulling these things out of you know what.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, back-to-back come from behind victories for the Bucs, led by Baker Mayfield. And I was sitting there at the screen, yelling at the screen when they had 2 timeouts left. And they didn't use one of them. And I was like, what are you doing?
Don't need them.
And then they didn't need them and ended up running it in, which is good because they could have used the timeout. But
they also had a stat on the screen last night, like over the past, and I don't know what the timeline was that they took from, but he's got like the most touchdowns. Like he has been the most consistent hot quarterback stats-wise when it comes to just touchdowns and yards over the past, I don't know, little while, I guess.
Man, Baker Mayfield has some pretty big shoes to sort of step into in Tampa, considering who the last guy was.
Sure.
And he's done an excellent job. Like, I think
it's a perfect market.
Yeah, I think Baker's, like, he flies under the radar as one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Like, he's a top 10 guy, but he should probably be like a top 6 or 7 guy.
Most passing touchdowns since 2024.
Baker Mayfield.
He has 44. Joe Burrow has 45. Lamar Jackson has 47.
So right there.
So he's right in the...
Right there.
Yeah.
All right, then what do we think of the other game?
I'm not too surprised or shocked. Maybe from a Chargers point of view, you want to see them put up more.
I mean,
good for them, though. Mike 10 years said one of these teams is going to be 2-0. It's obviously LA sitting atop the division now with Kansas City 0-2. You got to be feeling good about that. A win is a win. I don't. The Raiders don't necessarily usually at all make me feel anything.
You make a good point, though, that maybe they should have... Like, the Raiders were awful last night.
Yeah.
And the Chargers only came away with 20 points.
Yeah, and you're expecting, like, Herbert, and, I mean, decent game. You know, he put up some decent numbers.
I do like watching Herbert play football, man.
Oh, you got to love
He's
it.
good.
And going off Baker Mayfield, too, very entertaining. But I guess in this case, I mean, again, they're 2-0. Chiefs are 0-2. Got to come away loving where you're looking heading into week 3 there, from a Chargers point of view.
All right, you can text us anytime, 780-218-9999. Amos Moses is in and says, I second the another one rides the bus request. It's a banger. Amos Moses, get out of here, man. There's no way that's happening today. This one didn't make the cut for the ESTYs.
Another one rides the bus. Grab your lunches and your electronic devices and your cell phone. Another one rides the bus. You're gonna run into your teachers and your principals. You're gonna see your friends and talk about your summers. Another one rides the bus. Just remember, you're not allowed to use your cell phones in class. Give your parents 8 hours of their day kid-free. And congratulations to ESTY in the afternoon.
Man, stunning that didn't get nominated for Song of the Year.
I don't think it would have been eligible.
Why?
Because it came out before last year's ESTYs.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then what are we even doing here? What life are we living?
He's got you again.
That must have been why it wasn't nominated.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense then. Well, no, it was, but Maddie says the cutoff line is September 1st.
Well, when school start?
After September 1st,
Okay,
I think.
yeah.
Anyway, it wasn't going to get nominated anyway.
Sounds
plus,
hammered.
plus, Jaunty probably would have won it. I mean, he's the guy who made it work.
It's Jaunty's work. Not
Yeah, it's Jaunty's work. All right, we've got
Your binders.
we've got off season coming up next year on the morning of the ESTYs. We look forward to seeing all the nasties who are going to be rolling out tonight. And if you're an FMer, you're like, what the heck is this? I'm telling you, man, throw on a tie. Throw on a suit jacket, pop by the Garneau tonight, bring $10, and you will have the time. You won't believe what goes down at the ESTYs. It is quite the scene. The 6 o'clock hour of the Nielson Show today has been brought to you by Ewell, your power play specialist. Ewell has the gear you need for your next electrical project. With 3 Edmonton area locations, you can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical. We've got a sports update coming up, which is presented by Expedia Cruises. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. She's coming to Mexico with us. We are going to Mexico. The Nielson Show, myself and LTE, off to Mexico February 22nd. 5-star Planet Hollywood Cancun Resort. A couple of spots left on this thing. There's going to be about 50 of us when it's all said and done. 780-970-4834. Just fire Chelsea a text. Heck, you might see her at the ESTYs tonight. I don't know. 780-970-4834. Off-season, what off-season's on the way? Let's get to a sports update right now with LT.
A Monday night doubleheader to cap Week 2 in the NFL. Baker Mayfield driving the field 80 yards, 11 plays. That sets up a Rachaad White touchdown run with 6 seconds remaining. Buccaneers improved to 2-0 with a 2019 victory over the Texans, dropping Houston to 0-2. The second half of the doubleheader saw Justin Herbert pass for 242 yards and 3 touchdowns. Geno Smith, 3 picks as the Chargers. They also improved to 2-0, 20-9. They take it over the Raiders, dropping Vegas to 1-1. Chargers winning the game, but losing defensive end Khalil Mack as he suffered a left elbow injury late in the first quarter. He would not return and had his arm in a sling. A 9-strikeout debut from Trey Yosavich. That's a Blue Jays franchise record as Toronto would come away with a 2-1 11-inning victory over the Rays. George Springer and Andres Jimenez with the RBIs. Game 2 of that 4-game set goes later tonight, back at 5:35. Toronto now 5 games up on the Yankees and 6 up on the Red Sox for first place in the American League East. Around the MLB last night, the Phillies knocked off the Dodgers 6-5. That win saw Philly clinch the NL East. Oilers main camp gets going this week ahead of Sunday's split squad game with the Flames. Sports update brought to you by Expedia Cruises. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. Call 780-970-4834.
Changing 100.
So let's go there. Let's make our to appreciate those nights and those dreams. But my friend, I'd sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to let love replace all I hate. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher to a place where
7:05, 95.7 Cruise FM. It is the Nielson Show. We are live on YouTube. If you've not yet subbed to our YouTube channel, please do. YouTube.com/@Yeg Sports Talk. We're well over 13,000 subs, and we'd love for you to check it out over there as well. Sully texts into the Paris Jewelers inbox today and says, Creed was a hell of a show. That is all. Yeah, I was just going to say.
You can attest.
That is Creed. By far the most popular and best concert that came to Edmonton all summer long.
Bigger than the Killers?
Bigger than the Killers.
What?
And dare I say, even more global than Morgan Wallen. We are diving into a bottle of Spumante Bambino. To celebrate the ESTYs tonight. It's our second annual Edmonton Sports Talk Award show at the Garneau Theatre tonight. And we'd love for you to join us. Tickets are just $10. Now, Maddie's not selling any more tickets today, but you can pop by the door tonight at the Garneau Theatre. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. And bring a John A. McDonald with you. That's a $10 bill.
Maddie's also got a big announcement here at 8:50.
Well, that's what he's saying. Big ESTY's surprise here at
Can't wait.
8:50 today. The Nielsen Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
I'll just rip this Band-Aid off because we're partners with him, but it's just the truth. Weiss Johnson's the best in the biz. Indubitably. Edmonton's trained home comfort specialist for nearly 50 years. For all of your furnace, air conditioning, and heat pump needs, the only place to go, www.weiss-johnson.com. Our 7 o'clock hour, as of yesterday, now brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. And remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. Scalding Gord texts in today to the Paris Jewelers inbox and says, thank goodness my GameSense is better than my sense of humor.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Well,
So
yeah,
that's,
you'd
that's
rather
good.
have that. Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't need a sense of humor.
Yeah.
I mean,
no.
a game sense would be.
Yeah, just
it's helpful.
Look, I'll just say this to everybody because we do talk a lot about our partnership with Play Alberta. And yeah, yesterday we did hit 2 winning parlays, and it was a great day. It was a great day, but not every day is a great day. So make sure you use your game sense. Don't get carried away. Set a budget, and if you want to know all the details on how you can play a little bit more responsibly, and the Game Sense team fully believes in this. GameSenseAB.ca. And remember, if you gamble, use your Game Sense. All right, we're going to dive into off-season in just a second. We've got your Play Alberta Early Bird Bet of the Day. Got to put something together there. We'll dive into that in a bit. Weekly Confessions for Spectrum Rental. And then our GS Construction headliner today is going to be Keegan Matheson. And we'll get his first impressions of Trey Savage.
Yeah, Savage.
Cole Harbor Joe is in and says, Trey Savage. More like Trey Savage strikeout machine.
Yeah.
Right. There's a lot of good things you can do with Savage at the end of a name. Or as a last name, I guess. But, man, what a machine he was last night.
Bonus points if you can factor in Trey. I mean, if you can get both going there.
Yeah.
Trey's strong.
And it's with a Y, too.
Yes. Yeah.
Not like Trey Ford doesn't have a Y, but also a strong name. Anyway, we'll get into it all with Keegan Matheson.
It's better if it was with an A.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Like Trey, like it's
Tray. Yeah. I thought you were thinking Trea or AE.
Tra, brah.
That could work too.
Sure. Yes.
All right. Text us anytime. One of these text messages will emerge from the Parachuters inbox today with a Royal Pizza gift certificate. It'll be the Royal Pizza text of the day. Still making it great for over 55 years. So keep those text messages flying in. Best of luck to everybody trying to get your hands on that here on the morning of the ESTYs. The text of the year will be announced tonight at the ESTYs. I'm on our website right now. You can go see all the nominees. Here are the finalists for text of the year. Big Dave. If Tommy's nuts pop out of his shorts, we get 2 more weeks of summer. Which is a joke because on the hangout, Tommy was very short shorts. Very good. Big Maple. Who would win in a race between Usain Bolt and X-Ray J if they had to drink enough to naturally piss themselves and then run 100 meters?
That's a good one. That's a real good one.
The Dougler. The Oilers' power play is like that weird kid at school that ate lunch alone and talked to himself. You don't know what's wrong with him, but something ain't right. And, of course, T-Mac. Name your Roomba Gordo because it sucks. So there you go. Those are your finalists for Text of the Year. One of those listeners will be up on stage tonight accepting an ESTY for the best text of the year.
Gordo gets a share of that win if he were to kind of take that over the line.
Yeah, that was when Gordo
he
failed
sucks,
on kind of easy
that
trivia.
fail leads to an award, which would be
And that was the day we were talking about getting a Roomba for the office.
Yeah.
And then it just worked out pretty well. So that's gonna be a good one. Keep the text. Maybe a text today ends up winning text of the year next year at the ESTYs. Like, it's possible. It's okay to dream, kids. It's okay to dream. All right, let's dive into off season. What off season?
You don't need a reason to keep people pleasing, treason, reason, keys and sneezing. It's off season. What off season? 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 It's off season. What off season?
Off season. Do you have an unhealthy obsession with diesel? Well, then we've got the place for you. Off season is brought to you by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They're the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and area for over 50 years. GCL Diesel, understood. I like to imagine GCL Diesel being like a sports card shop where guys just come in and hang out and look around, maybe buy a pack in an hour and a half, open it, but sit there and talk to other customers who come in.
Buy a pack of diesel.
Yeah. What do you got there? Oh, I'm just opening up my injector. Yeah. Oh, I hope you get one of the good ones. And then you just sit there and BS the rest of the day. That's how I hope it is.
So those old car seats, that you can sit on, like
just come in
out
and
of the
sit
van.
right there.
Yeah.
All right, here's the question we're diving into. Main camp. Players will report tomorrow.
Mangiapane and Hyman.
Well, I think I was going to take Hyman out of the conversation. Because what if he can't go? Right? What if he can't go then? That's what everybody's wondering.
You have no faith.
Here, how about this? On today, on Two Guys and a Goalie.
Guy's a gamer.
If you are listening on 95.7 Cruise FM and you think, wow, you guys somehow just do this show and that's it, you're wrong. You're greatly mistaken. Starting at 9 o'clock. So after our show, here on 95.7 Cruise FM, we go back to Sweet Tunes. I accidentally previewed the wrong song yesterday. I was looking at the 10 o'clock hour. I felt awful about it. But on Edmonton Sports Talk, so at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, on TuneIn Radio, on iHeartRadio, and over on YouTube. It's crystal clear all the time, no static. And we've got great sports talk continuing all day. We've got the Hangout from 9 to 11. We've got the Lock Shop, most disrespected show on the network, from 11 until noon today. There are rumors of a Lock Shop protest outside of the ESTYs tonight.
Yes. Led by Remus.
Remus flies out.
The agitator.
I would like to find it in the budget to fly Huss out for the ESTYs one year.
Oh, well, he would. The show is made for him.
On with the show. This is it.
Exactly. He would fit right in. I mean, he'd love it.
Yeah.
A lot of out-of-towners that maybe we could, set aside a bit of a budget for.
Bring in Mac Ramala, bring in Haas.
Jack Armstrong.
They perform this together.
Overture, curtain lights. This is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing and nursing apart. We know every card by heart. Overture, curtain lights. This is it, we'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit.
On with the show. This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Hustler Patterson and Eric Macramala.
Their little hats and canes.
That would be something, wouldn't it? That would be kind of funny. Anyway, it could be a protest at the ESTYs tonight.
Remus with a megaphone.
Free the lock shop. Free the lock shop.
Gets extremely violent for some reason.
They have fun and win their bets. Now respect they will get. And just a nice chant. Yeah. That should be pretty good, I think. Big Maple is in and says, guys, let's use our game sense and cook us a airfare parlay ticket. I do like that every year. And then when it actually we hit one, we pay for Huss to come out.
Well, I think you have a bet during the year and you put it in the pot, right? The winnings go in his airfare pot.
Oh, that's going into Huss's airfare pot.
Away. Yeah.
You know what with Huss? If you book, you can go book 2 months in advance right now in WestJet and get a ticket for $75. So we just need to plan better and make it happen for next year. Anyway, here we go for off season. What off season? I wonder if Cam's going to be coming to the SC tonight from GCL Diesel. I know last year. I think this year as well. I think he's at a work conference in Chicago or something.
Yeah, if he's not busy, I'm sure.
Oh, he always complains. He's like, damn it, I can't make the ESTYs again. This guy would love the ESTYs. All right, here's the question. Camp opens tomorrow. They'll be on the ice Thursday, double practice days, scrimmage on Saturday, and then split squad on Sunday. Who opens the year on McDavid's wings? And let's just play for now. Hyman can't go for a bit to start the season. What is the answer to this? No, it might not be the correct answer. It might not be, this is what I think Knobloch will do. I want to know who you think will open the year on McDavid's wings. Who would you start there? 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Rick, who would you start there? If Hyman can't go.
Yeah, if Hyman can't go. Okay, so Mangiapane and Trent Frederick.
Ooh.
As a Zach Hyman placeholder.
Me likey the Trent Frederick
as
stuff.
A Zach Hyman placeholder. Again,
so, but you could go. You could go.
This game,
Mangiapane right side, Frederick left side. Doesn't matter.
Dress it up, yeah. But
man,
but style of player, I will put him in there, and then.
I gotta say, I kind of like it. YouTube Trev, who would you start with McDavid at the beginning of the year?
Man, I will say, I don't like this forward group without Hyman. I just want to say that.
The right side without Hyman is pretty weak.
They do have options, but it's just I'm getting flashbacks.
No, but here's the thing. They're not even really good options. The right side, when Hyman is down, will have to either be constructed of better players who shoot left or the following. Matt Savoy, Tomasek, some sort of Kapanen, and then Philper Lazar.
Yeah.
Those are the only right shot guys they have. Think about that list I just said. Those are your right shot guys without Hyman. Now, some of these guys on the left side can slide over and play the right side, and that's probably what they'll have to do until Hyman returns. But, Trev, who would you have with McDavid if Hyman can't go at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, so Frederick, he can play center. I'm just looking at right now, they have him on the third line. You know what? I don't mind Frederick up on maybe give him the right wing spot, and then maybe Howard on the left. Still doing that.
So you would still put Ike Howard on the left.
Ike, and then Frederick and McDavid, yep.
You love Ike Howard, eh?
I'm sticking with it until he's not here. if he gets sent down. I don't think that's going to happen, but no, I'm sticking with it. I'd rather see Mangiapane with Savoy on the second line with Draisaitl.
Mangiapane, Draisaitl, and Savoy second line.
Yeah.
And
What about Pods?
And then Nuge is on your third line center.
And seeing that, yeah, that's the thing. It's either Nuge centering 3C or Frederick.
You got Frederick on the wing.
Well, yeah, that's what I was debating. Do I want Nuge with Howard and McDavid or Frederick? But I also said I like the physicality that Frederick brings, net front presence kind of guy, a little bit of that Hyman-esque. So that's why I said he can go up there on line number 1.
So you just ignore Draisaitl's love of playing with Podkolzin in this situation.
You have to have them together.
I'd rather Mangiapane and Savoy.
I think it's almost the point where Draisaitl's like, that dude's my left winger to start the year with Podkolzin. And then he goes out and scores 8 goals and has 30 points and gets the puck to Draisaitl. Like, that's what Draisaitl loves about him, right?
Yeah.
So you've got Nuge on the wing.
I don't know what I have.
Okay.
Really?
You've not.
Well, you know what I think I go with? Thanks for asking, guys.
Well, I just wanted.
But if I have Hyman, well, yeah, actually, you go.
I know I am very intrigued by the Frederick opportunity early here.
Healthy opportunity.
Right. Let's see. When he came in, you could tell he was laboring in the playoffs last year. I am very intrigued to see what a healthy Trent Frederick can look like. Now, if a healthy Trent Frederick is centering your third line, my expectations will be third line production. If a healthy Trent, I don't know why you wouldn't at least give him a look in the top 6 if he's healthy.
Yes.
See what we can do. I mean, he is a pretty unique breed for what they currently have and don't have on the wings in the top 6. But I think what I'll go with is Nuge on the left side and Mangiapane on the right side.
Not bad.
I think that's what they'll go with. Podkolzin with Draisaitl and Savoy. And then Henrique with Frederick and Howard.
Okay.
On with the show. This is it.
You know what I don't mind that. Actually.
You don't mind that one?
I didn't think of that first line possibility. Mangiapane.
On the right side with Nuge.
And McDavid. That's not bad, actually.
And then when Hyman returns, you just slot Hyman back in there and Mangiapane slides down. Surveyor Brett says, who won the Whipping Boy bracket? I must have been living under a rock that day. You must have been. And it was Darnell Nurse. Friedel is in today to the Paris Jewelers inbox and says, hey guys, checking in from Amsterdam.
G'day, mate.
Oh, I like that. Mondo texts in. This is where you text us now. Let's get to some of your suggestions on who you would like to see start the year with McDavid. Mondo says, don't worry, boys. We have 8 years to see how Frederick will look. Man, I think
no, but
I know the term seemed a little crazy. And apparently it brought the number down, which I'm not so sure it technically did. However, a healthy Frederick deserves a clean slate, I think, to start this year.
Quite right.
Doesn't sign text guy is in. Nuge, McDavid, Savoy. Podkolzin, Draisaitl, Mangiapane.
Mangy Pigeon, he calls him.
Frederick centering Tomasek and Kapanen. So 2 right shots playing with Frederick. Penner's Pancake says, I think it'll be Mangiapane and Tomasek. God, if Tomasek starts the year on McDavid's wing, Gazzola will have a full-blown meltdown on the oil stream. Like full-blown, oh my God. Can somebody call 911? Tommy has passed out on the oil stream today.
2-goal opening night from Tomasek, and Tony's just... What was the other side of that bet? He just bet us that he would score, right? Like there was no...
It was something. Like, we didn't know 25 goals. No, but that was it. He's just like, I'm going to bet you 25 goals for Tomasek. If he doesn't, you get Boston Pizza for life.
Yeah, it's okay.
It was like, there's no other side of this bet. I'll take it.
Yeah, sure.
Luke is in and says, Henrique and Tomasek? I really don't know what happens. Yeah, look, this is going to come across as crazy, but this is off-season. What off-season?
What off-season?
We can basically say whatever we want, and when the season begins, we go, oh, don't worry about what we said then.
No.
That was off-season. What off-season? For GCL Diesel. Tomasek might be a guy who intrigues me the most heading into camp.
Hot dog.
The mystery of it.
Absolutely.
This guy could not even be NHL caliber.
And it could spruce up the dog's breakfast of, a bit of a forward group we're talking about.
Could he play top 6 right wing until Hyman returns?
Sure.
If Hyman can't start the year. I'm sick. I know people are like, Dusty, what are you doing? I know it's a sick take, but I mean, what is he? 28 years old. He's played pro hockey for a long time.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm totally
like
trying to justify the same things we said about all those other Europeans who came over.
How tall is he?
No, here's what I worry about with Tomasek. I've watched him in person a little bit at the Spengler a few years ago.
Clip that.
I look.
No, but I'm just saying.
I got a soft spot.
I know, but it's nothing against the tournament. I'm just saying you watch him.
Usually it's Oilers who end up playing in the Spengler later. This is a guy who played in the Spengler and is now coming over.
It's snip snap. Yeah.
And then I watched, there was one good YouTube package of, I don't know, must have been like 10 minutes of Tomasek highlights. And the one concern I had when I saw that they signed him was that from what I remember of him and then watching the highlights, doesn't have blazing speed. And the game in Europe is so much slower and plodding than it is over here. I worry that things might be too quick for him.
He wasn't even the best player in those highlights.
No, you know who was.
I do.
What was his name again?
Joaquin Nygaard.
Joaquin Nygaard was actually the best player in those highlights.
I watched that 10-minute highlight reel, and I was like, wow. I'm like, who's this blazing winger that they have on the left there? Okay, he's fast. And all of a sudden, close up, oh, that's Joaquin Nygaard. Holy crap. Yeah.
He had wheels.
He did have wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could fly, but he couldn't do anything else.
Right.
He was like that kid in Mighty Ducks 2 who could skate really fast.
The two, right?
But couldn't
That'd
stop.
be nice. A combination.
All right, so
if they gave birth,
get into the lab.
Yeah, like get in the lab. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'll dive into this
sports science
a little bit more with Gager. He's gonna be by around 8:30, and today on Two Guys and a Goalie, myself, Gage, and Cass are all bringing our opening night top 12 to the table. So if you want 3 different line combinations,
you're gonna slap
coming your way. It's Two Guys and a Goalie today. Brought to you by GS Construction. Noon on TuneIn, iHeart, and at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Another show that I think flies under the radar in the whole show of the year. That's just good conversation with Cass and Gager.
Cassian out with his sign. Two guys. Two guys.
Yeah. Just big lock shop protest and Cass just next to everybody with a Two Guys logo. All right. That's off season. What off season? We've got confessions coming up. Fantasy confessions, life confessions, work confessions, crying on airplane confessions.
It happened. You got elevated again.
It happened again.
Boy,
it happened
boy.
again. This one's even worse though. I'll tell you what.
You finally watched.
I'll tell you what I was watching and when I cried. We'll get into that. Keegan Matheson's going to be our GS Construction headliner today. We'll talk about the debut of Trey Savage. But let's dive into your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day today. If you have not yet checked out Play Alberta, I don't even know what we're doing here. They are the title sponsor of Edmonton Sports Talk. If you've not yet used our code, it's very simple. EST Sports. You go, if you're already signed up, you log in, you go to make a deposit, you deposit $50, you get a $50 free bet. And remember to use your game sense when you're playing with our partners over at Play Alberta. We have an EST specials page. So if you go to playalberta.ca, Edmonton Sports Talk is fully integrated into their website. You'll see the quick links. There's odds boost, there's daily specials, and then there is EST specials. And then following that, MLB, CFL, NFL, all that stuff. Huge shout out to the Play Alberta folks for having CFL above NFL on their quick links.
It's great.
That's
it's a
what
nice
I'm
little
talking
nod.
about.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's been any movement on the CFL lines. Alouettes, 2-point favorites going into Toronto.
Weren't Toronto
I think
favorites?
Toronto was favored earlier in the week.
That's what really blew our minds
What
yesterday.
a swing.
Yeah.
The Lions are now 4.5 road dogs. That line's moving down. The Bombers are 1-point dogs on the road against Ottawa. And then the Elks are 6.5-point dogs. Biggest underdogs of the week against the Ticats. As for today, we got to dive back into the Blue Jays here, don't we?
Congrats if you got on the Owls yesterday, though. That's outstanding.
Yeah, that's a good quick turnaround here. All right, let's go Jays money line. That's just minus 109. And then
Barrios on the bump tonight.
Barrios on the bump. Let's just pick one J to get a hit. One J, we'll just go Jays money line and a Blue Jay to get a hit. Who should we go with? Ernie Clement?
Ernie Clement, sure.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
I don't know if we've done that a little.
He had a hit last night.
There we go. Let's do that. Is that? I don't know. That's not
Vladdy was silenced last night at 4 at-bats. I don't know if
we would have to take him at over 1.5.
Okay.
Let's go, Clement.
Yeah.
Hey, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna send this over right now. We'll get to that. It'll be up in probably 5-6 minutes. Blue Jays money line. Clement hit tonight. You'll find it on the EST specials page. Download the Play Alberta app if you haven't already. The one that they've got up right now has been recently updated with new and improved capabilities on the Play Alberta app. Lots of usability improvements on the sportsbook with easier access to a ton of promotions that they've got over there. And this year, they've got improved odds for all major North American leagues, including the National Football League, which is an awesome step for our partners over at Play Alberta as well. Confessions are on the way next. What do you need to confess? Life confessions, work confessions, relationship confessions, fantasy football confessions. What do you need to confess? 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. We've got a sports update coming up at EdmontonSportsTalk.com and tune in on iHeart and on YouTube. Sports Update is brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, who already had a Ya Savage jersey. Visit them at 938 First Street in Sherwood Park. Here's the update.
Baker Mayfield driving the field 80 yards on 11 plays. That set up a Rachaad White touchdown run with 6 seconds remaining. The Buccaneers take game 1 of the Monday night doubleheader 20-19 over the Texans. With the win, Tampa improved to 2-0. The loss drops Houston to 0-2. Later on in the evening, it was Justin Herbert, 242 yards and a pair of touchdowns, while Geno Smith tossed 3 picks. In a 20-9 Chargers win over the Raiders. LA now 2-0, Vegas 1-1. Chargers winning the game but losing defensive end Khalil Mack to a left elbow injury. He would leave late in the first quarter and not return with equipment, albeit his arm was in a sling. A 9-strikeout debut from Trey Savage. That's a Jays franchise record, as they would come away with a 2-1 11-inning win over the Rays, taking the opener of that 4-game set. Andres Jimenez and George Springer providing the RBIs. Game 2 goes tonight, 5:35 first pitch. Jose Barrios gets the start. Toronto now 5 games up on the Yankees and 6 up on the Red Sox for first place in the American League East. Their magic number now 7 games to clinch the division. Elsewhere last night, the Phillies clinching the NL East with a 6-5 victory over the LA Dodgers. Sports Update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he took the day off work to tailgate outside the Garneau Theater ahead of the ESTYs.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as newborn 8-pound, 6-ounce Mitch Lewicki. You can picture grown-up Mitch, or teenage Mitch, or bearded Mitch, or whoever you want.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Schmitty's simply on fire, playing insane. Gotta admire how he loves to beat the Flames, and when he's in the net, no complaints. Has the desire to win every game, even though you know he will drop gloves and go. Gonna steal the show with that sick flow. In spite of his age, he can still make a save in the cage. In spite of his age, he can still make a save in a cage. Then someone will say, I can't believe how well he is played. In spite of his age, nothing but sensational. Oil fans elated, 'cause Mike's incredible. And what does he want? Wants a big prize. And what has he got? That look in his eyes. Even though you know he'll drop the gloves and go, he's gonna steal the show with that sick flow. In spite of his age, he can still make a save in the cage. In spite of his age, he can still make a save in a cage. Then someone will say, can't believe how well he is played. In spite of his age, he can still make a save in a cage.
The old Mike Smith song right here on 95.7 Cruise FM, the Nielsen Show simulcast. Also live over on YouTube this morning. If you have not yet subbed to our YouTube channel, please do. YouTube.com/@Yeg Sports Talk. Probably the most fun way to consume the show for sure. But you can also listen on iHeart and on TuneIn and on our live audio player at EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
The Kingston Dyke.
Ah, that's right. That was his nickname for a little while. Yeah, that was good.
In-house.
The Nielsen Show is coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studio. Today and every day, we are brought to you by the fine folks. It's a great family over at Weiss Johnson. Weiss Johnson. Whoa. I like to get to a place where next year at the ESTYs, Dennis from Weiss Johnson is presenting an award.
And then the crowd sings the...
Yeah.
Like,
he comes up and he goes... My name is Dennis.
Yeah.
And everybody goes, Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Or we surprise him with like a choir.
God, the Edmonton
Weiss
choir.
Whoa.
That would be pretty funny, actually. You can text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. One of your text messages will win text of the day for Royal Pizza. And the 7 o'clock hour of the Nielsen Show is brought to you by Game Sense. I like to start mixing Game Sense into like anything about games, not just like betting, but like, well, you know, if you're going to be going to watch Thursday Night Football tonight, use your Game Sense and take an Uber.
Reed has to read the liner before he plays any board game now.
Yeah.
Has friends over. Now, wait, hold up.
When you're using your 100-sided die,
yes,
set a budget before you play.
Sure.
Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. If you remember, if you gamble, use your Game Sense. I think Game Sense has a lot of potential to be a really good bit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Which is,
you were even here for the
exciting.
Jameson shows when he'd read the little pamphlet. It's his favorite.
Yeah. Well, Jamo's a very responsible dude himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, let's get into weekly confessions today. Brought to you by Spectrum Rental, where they confess to enjoying Monday Night Football the old-fashioned way with one game. Get your yard ready for the fall season with equipment from Spectrum Rental.
Here.
I didn't mind the doubleheader because I missed most of the first one, but we watched a bit of it, and then the kids went to bed, and then I got to settle in for the entire second game.
You got double your football, but from a selfish point of view, the travel at that hour was death for me on the road. I mean, driving all the way across town at that time was terrible. And then 8 o'clock kickoff, you're kind of like, who wants to stay up and watch the Raiders? Really?
I know. I did get the worst of the two games.
Well, yeah.
I wish my kids would have slept from 5 until 8, then gotten up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look who popped up over in the nasty chat today on YouTube. Jason Strudwick Hockey Camps. I like this banger.
I love the handle.
Yeah. I love how Struddy uses YouTube comments to promote his hockey camps.
Yes.
Struddy, we get it. You're developing excellent defensemen. No, but good to see you, buddy. Last time I bumped into Struddy was like 2 weeks ago at Wayne's Sports Cards. It was awesome.
What was it? Dill Pickle Cowboy? What was the pick that he made?
Yeah,
he was in a draft, eh?
Yeah, it was in the chip draft. And he took Dill Pickle Cowboy popcorn. Oh, I love Struts, man. He's the best.
Hashtag smuggling grapes.
Hashtag smuggling grapes. All right, let's get into your weekly confessions. What do you need to confess? 780-218-9999. We're talking life confessions. We're talking fantasy football confessions. But remember, when you make a confession, use your game sense.
Yeah.
All right, what do you confess?
I did not use my game sense in Week 15 CFL Fantasy in the Dunya. I did leave Tim White on my bench, and since this segment is birthed out of Fantasy Football Confessions, I figured I'd start there. 12 and a half points on my bench coming away with the L, which means the Dunya semifinals are set. I don't know if you and I talked about this in the lock shop yesterday.
Well, we talked about it a little bit because I was just like, you know why you made the playoffs? Because McCord sucks. He goes, McCord almost got in. I said, oh, don't give me this, McCord.
It was the most tightly contested season in the Dunya.
That's what we heard.
McCord just missed out, which means the number 2 Birmingham Barracudas are set to face the number 3 Sacramento Gold Miners in the semis. The San Antonio Texans get the bye.
Wannick was peacocking a bit yesterday.
Of course he is.
Said, I offered Eric and Sam Peters' defense, and I offered him ranking.
I'm sweating. No, I know you offered everything.
I really don't want you to lose to Matty in...
I will. Just watch. And he'll be peacocking all... He doesn't even need to win the title so much as long as he beats me in the semis. That's all it's going to take. And look, he's got 2 defenses on his roster. You want to hear him? Winnipeg's going up against Ottawa. And then he's got Calgary going up against BC. I bet you he starts Calgary, and I got Nathan Rourke, and I bet you Rourke puts up a stinker, and the Calgary defense is all over.
No way, man. I'm on the Lions as a live dog. I think Rourke's gonna take the Stamps D to the woodshed.
The Saskatchewan defense special teams, which has won me games throughout the season, -4 points last week. -4.
Tough night.
Rarely do we get minus points in this league.
Well, what do you expect when you're going up against McLeod, Bethel Thompson?
Kerfella Exume?
Yeah, cut that guy.
You owe me a Dunya.
All right, Trev, what are you confessing?
Today, I'm confessing, well, what is it? We're 9 months into the year,
That's
boys.
true, yes, you're right.
And I confess that I have used the same razor every single... I haven't changed my razor all year.
For 9 months?
For 9 months.
On your face?
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
For everything.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, grooming is it's full body experience.
It hurts. I could change it. I've never seen a blade look like this before.
Why don't you just go get a new blade, man?
It is it's like rusty. It's rusty because I just keep it in my shower. And so, I don't know. I've got tough skin. I just keep doing it and it hurts every single time. And I just haven't changed it. I don't know why.
Rusty razor.
Trev in the shower shaving.
I'm not joking. It doesn't cut anymore. It pulls.
Go to Costco. They've got like a pack of razors.
I don't have
like
a Costco
40
card.
of them for
I'll
man.
bring you one. What do you got? A mock something or other?
Standard.
A Bic?
Jeez,
no,
dude.
it's not one
You're
of
not
them.
picking.
You've used the same razor for 9 months?
Yeah, it's always been my thing. Like I bring it to the limit. I take it to see.
Sometimes
what it
I'll
can
use
actually
2
go
razors in one shave.
What?
Like when I'm taking down like the beard after like the odd time. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I keep going.
I'm just like, it's not working anymore. I need another one.
Keep going. And it,
Do you shave your chest?
No.
Shoulders?
No. Just up here and a little bit down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trev, please.
Okay, sorry.
What are we talking about here?
I know, but I don't know. So that's what I confess. It hurts. I don't know why. And a little bit is this, I forget, but I keep doing it and it's fine. I don't have rashes. You can't tell. And I do a pretty good job.
Will you be clean shaven for tonight? Are you gonna give one more?
I'm pretty.
One
No,
more go in
I'm.
with that.
I like this. This is good. Where I'm at right now. But 9 months. That's a record for me, I believe.
Man. All right.
I'll bring in my razor and you can see it.
I don't know if I want to see this thing. I mean, it should probably be taken directly to the dump.
Put it in a bag.
Here's my confession. So one, I lost a fantasy matchup yesterday by 0.06 points.
What?
Yeah.
What would get you? I mean, what did you
like? Here, like this this was this. I lost 119.
You needed a breath.
119.04 to 118.98. I lost by 0.06 points. I had O'Marion Hampton going last night.
Bad beat.
He had Quentin Johnston. That was the difference. It came down to that. Now, as my confession, I could have started J.K. Dobbins instead of O'Marion Hampton, but who would have done that? I could have started Tootin ahead of O'Marion Hampton and comfortably won.
Tootin.
But come on. So that sucked. But here's my other confession. So I was at the Regina airport and my flight got delayed. So I was like, I'll throw on a movie on my iPad and do some work on my computer or whatever. So I started watching Rudy.
And you watched it at...
I was at the Regina airport.
Ground level.
Ground level. So I watched like the first 3/4 of it waiting for the plane.
Yeah.
Then I got on the plane and I was watching the final quarter of it on the plane. And so there's this big thing where it's easier. You cry more often when you're up in the air. It's you can look it up, Google it, AI it, whatever. When he was about to come running out of the tunnel, and he looked at the guy who'd given him a job. He was like, 5 foot nothing, 100 and nothing, without an ounce of athletic ability. And you hung the best program in the University of Notre Dame. Anyway, that guy.
Yeah.
So, but when he started to run out, he looked at him and they like made eye contact. And I was sitting there and I started to tear up on the plane. Here's the kicker. We hadn't taken off yet. I was still sitting on the tarmac in Regina.
Wow.
And I was sitting there sort of tearing up a bit. And then when he comes on and he gets a sack, I got the goosebumps.
Yeah.
And it was, the movie still does it to me.
Suits placed his hand on your knee.
Suits wasn't with me, but he would have.
Okay, yeah.
He said, Suits, I'm watching Rudy.
Steady you.
Hold me.
Yeah. Well, you're a Notre Dame guy. I mean, it affects you a lot more.
My God, you said it,
you
my
love
man.
The program
You said it.
and everything. Yeah.
Tell me that doesn't get you fired up.
Not a good start though for your Irish this campaign.
No, that's what I heard.
You'll look to correct it Saturday against Purdue.
I'll always
to
have
Texas
Rudy.
A&M and Miami. 2 top 10 ranked teams. But
all right, let's get to some of your confessions today. 780-218-9999. Lucas is in and says, I confess I don't have to set a lineup this week in the Dunya, but I will anyway because champions do not take a week off.
Yeah.
He's got the bye. One Ball Cash says, confession, I bought a new truck in September of 2022, and I had never used FM radio on it until last week. I wasn't even sure it was going to work. The confession, this is the first text ever for this guy. Welcome, you FMer. Confession, I booed my favorite team, the Chargers, when Najee got that last first down because one more field goal would have won my fantasy week. See, that's a fantasy.
Mike, the Michigan fan, Rudy was offside for his sack.
Technically, he might have been. How did a guy that little get that jump? Hashtag confessions. I'm excited to purchase a Nasty Brew coffee at the ESTYs tonight. Bring a John A for the door, but don't forget a Queen for the coffee.
Great point.
Yeah, I think our bags of coffee are $20 a bag.
Yeah.
And we will have them tonight with a special label of ESTYs, like a special label run of a special ESTYs brand.
This is a one in like this tonight. That's like a collector's item. You may not even want to open this one. You want to buy another one, but thank you to Aaron
bring
for that.
bring $20 for the bag of coffee if you want to try our new Nasty Brew.
And you bring a little coffee cup tomorrow morning because you'll be trying that first time.
You're gonna make it for me, hey?
First black cup of coffee.
You know what? I'm gonna wake up on my couch in my office and
You'll
say,
love it.
I need a coffee.
Could use a cup of coffee.
Somebody's got to get me a coffee right now. Coffee?
Somebody's got the McDavid signing date as well. I don't know if you see that one.
No, I don't see it. Give it to me.
You want this?
Yeah.
Unsigned.
Okay.
I got inside info. McDavid will re-sign October 8th.
So right before the season.
Inside
there was
info.
that one person that gave us the inside info on Hyman's injury because his friend's dad had just operated on his wrist. Ice Cube is in. How about Zacticum from our afternoon shows?
Where's he golfing this morning?
Trev's razor is like Ike Howard. It won't make the cut. Ooh. A spicy boy.
That's really good.
A spicy boy. Terp from Toefield says, I confess I left Roma Dunze on the bench, but Chase, Aubrey, and Lamar Jackson still got the job done.
I also had a Dunze on the bench. 31.8 points. Which would have got me a win, as Keon Moon drops to 0-2 in our ESPN 8-team league that I care a lot about.
This is a good text. Let me bring up my draft ideas list. We're going to get to Keegan Matheson right away. He's going to be your GS Construction headliner. But this could be a very interesting draft. We've got our draft of nerds going down on Thursday. I believe they did the draft in yesterday. It should be posted somewhere today. I don't know.
Be.
Anyway, Taco texts in and says, guys, draft idea. Movie scenes that make you cry. My vote is for the scene in Land Before Time when the mom dinosaur dies.
Oh, that's a...
God, he says, I'm crying in the Tim Hortons line right now just thinking about that. That was
tough.
sad.
That was tough.
Scenes that make you cry. The scenes that make you cry draft.
Yeah, when the Titanic goes down.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
That didn't make me cry. I was furious because she totally could have saved Jack and just let him up on the thing.
2 VHSs.
No. Yeah, that was the first time I cried in a movie was Titanic.
When he goes into the depths.
You knew it was coming.
When Jack,
I don't understand how people cry at the Titanic.
like when she was like, "I'll never let go," but then she
let go.
Yeah, she let go.
That's
yeah,
when
yeah.
I cried.
Yeah.
Because she's a huge B word. Like, what are we doing here?
It was just sad seeing Leo fall.
But a draft of scenes that make you cry is a pretty good idea.
Ian says Bambi's mom.
Yeah, I mean, how long do deer live for?
Hey.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, this.
All right, let's talk about Trey, you savage. We'll get into this right now with Keegan Matheson, who does an excellent job. He's an author. And he's incredible. The name itself is insane. Like, you got to be good if your name's Trey, you savage.
Trey serving up strikeouts last night. Trey, yeah.
Trey, you beast. Let's bring in Keegan Matheson this morning. He's probably heard this for like the last 24 hours. Lame jokes like this. Keegan, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, fellas. I also left Rome Odunze on the bench yesterday. Bad idea, but it's okay. Late comeback win while I was covering the Blue Jays game and definitely not watching football in the Tampa press box.
Hey, look, man. You cover so many baseball games. I don't think anybody will hold it against you if you dabble in something else in the press box.
No. There's a lot of them, and it's the football season lines up pretty perfectly with the 3 months where I don't do anything in my entire life. So it's important to line it up. And, I'm a big Packers fan, so I'm a Bears hater, and I let emotion come into my decision making. I need to work on my process.
What was the buzz like around Trey Savage before the start? Like, what were people saying before you got to look at it?
But I think people were a little scared to let themselves believe because in Toronto, we have lived through some pitching prospects who haven't worked. That's been Alek Manoah, who came up and was fantastic, and we haven't seen him in a while. That's Ricky Tiedemann, the previous number one. His elbow blew out. Nate Pearson, he never turned into who he was supposed to be. Over and over, these number one pitching prospects, either their elbow explodes or they're no good. And it's hard to believe for the fourth or fifth or sixth time in a row. So there was a little hesitation, I think. But that was one of the best debuts you'll ever see. And it wasn't just a guy slinging really good stuff. This was somebody who was pitching. And that's a big difference because guys, I've grown a bit exhausted of just like, here's the new 21-year-old who throws 100. Like, I don't care. His elbow's going to explode tomorrow. He has no idea how to actually pitch. This was what it looks like when a guy can do both. Like what Savage was doing to the Rays hitters with his splitter was ridiculous. They looked stupid.
Yes, they did.
Was unbelievable. So that I was completely in awe of what he was able to do. That was so impressive.
Some of those guys looked like what I imagine I would look like facing like just an average pitcher. It's just like you're just like, how do you? So what's the deal with this release point? I mean, how much of what he's doing is coming from that?
A lot of that, and I think it's important to explain that in real terms, and not trying to make myself sound smart, which too many people try to do. So what this means is that he releases the ball really, really high in the sky, so it's coming on a downward angle. A splitter already does that; it breaks downward, so the hitter is forced to decide: is this a fastball or is it a splitter? Halfway to the plate, they look the exact same. Then what happens is either it goes zoom right into the strike zone or it falls and drops underneath the strike zone. As a hitter, that's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. We've seen Kevin Gausman do that when he's at his very best, probably better than anyone in Major League Baseball. That fastball and splitter, which just look the same. It's how we used to have change-ups, but a splitter is just a super-powered version of that. And it's probably one of the highest release points in baseball. Like, he goes straight up over his head. It's a windmill. Whereas a lot of younger pitchers are coming off the side, three-quarter angle. But it creates that deception. And that's something that other young pitchers do not have. They just try to throw it as hard as they can, try to make big numbers show up on an iPad. That's exciting. That's great. That gets you put on a prospect list. But Savage has deception.
Hey, Keegan, what's the latest Bo Bichette? I know getting a second opinion. You got any sort of beat on a timeline as of right now?
Yeah, we should probably learn a bit more today. And as you guys know, when you get a second opinion, it's not because the first doctor was like, nice, great knee, So it's always a bit worrying when you hear that. He's in Dallas. I think this doctor is a guy who works with the Cowboys, a lot of NFL players, a knee specialist. And with Bichette, guys, I think it's good news if he's back for the playoffs, frankly, at this point.
Boy.
And if he is still getting a second opinion and still not doing anything running baseball-wise, realistically, I don't know if we're going to see him in the regular season. That would surprise me at this point. That's not based off information, but just kind of putting some pieces together here. And the Blue Jays are open to him coming back as a DH, if that's what it needs to be. But then you're getting into the clunky, George Springer's a DH, Anthony Santander's trying to come back. What do you do? Bo Bichette's the priority. Absolute number one priority, because he was one of the best hitters in baseball before he hit the IL. And man, just from a narrative and almost a personal standpoint for Bo, guys, this could be his last ride with the Blue Jays. He's going to want to be back in there no matter what. He has not won a playoff game yet in Toronto. Neither has Vladdy. They haven't done it. And this is their chance. So I think he'll be as motivated as you can possibly be. But I think this is going to be more of an effort to get him back for the postseason, whether that's as a shortstop or coming in as a DH. I'm not sure yet, but we should know a bit more tomorrow or the next day in terms of a diagnosis. But again, second opinion has very rarely in my life been good news when you hear that about an athlete.
Keegan Matheson with us, covers the Blue Jays on the show this morning. Just speaking of the playoffs, with Savage now in the mix, how's this rotation sort itself out?
Oh, man. It's a week ago, I was saying Bieber game one, no matter what. Then Gausman came out and looked like he's looking.
Yeah.
I think Gausman needs to be game one now. And guys, I'm not wrong. I'm just changing my mind. I need to frame this right. It's just, it's a moving situation here. But Gausman has looked so dominant. And that's what you want, guys. The Blue Jays have a lot of veteran starters who can give you 6 innings, 3 runs allowed, steady, rock solid. In the playoffs, you want to take big swings on dominating. Like, you want that game-changing performance. Right now, I think that's Gausman. What's interesting to me now, guys, already, is how Savage fits into this. Now, I know it's one start, but whatever. We're not talking about a season. We're talking about the next 3 weeks. You can let yourself overreact to small samples. It's okay. And if Savage can look like that, man, oh man, it's even a situation where you could have him start the game, but have Chris Bassett or someone like that ready immediately, just in case he looks shaky. Because if something goes sideways, that can happen. Have a backup plan. But Savage gives you a chance to take over a game. Behind Bieber, we'll see what they do with Max Scherzer, who can also pitch in a bullpen role. It's back to being a bit of a good problem for them. I like Gausman game one. I think Bieber is still that game two guy. I think he'll have a good stretch run here. But suddenly, Savage needs to be part of this conversation. Even 4 hours ago, guys, I didn't think I would be saying that, but he just looked so good.
And it's great when we talk about the pitching staff, and specifically, I guess, closing over the last while has been a bit of an Achilles heel for the club. What would you say heading in? They're a sexy team right now. I know Dustin's been behind them since day one, opening day. I mean, he had them penciled in as to where they are. But what would you say heading into the stretch drive? I know magic number 7. What kind of would concern you the most with this club heading forward into the postseason?
Bullpen a little bit. A bad bullpen can ruin any team. I don't care how good the offense is, how good the starting pitching is. Bad bullpen ruins anything. So you need to be rock solid in the back end. That means Louis Varland, Sir Anthony Dominguez as well, Yariel Rodriguez, Tommy Nance. But the offense without Bo, I think, is a big one, guys. And we need to see how this looks down the stretch. Because if you only have Vladdy in the middle of that lineup, I know George Springer has been absolutely fantastic, but teams are going to be game planning around Vladdy now. You used to not be able to do that because if you got a little too cute with Vladdy and walked him or put him on, Bo Bichette was going to ruin your night. He was going to do something. Now that Bo is not in that lineup, they need Addison Barger. They need Alejandro Kirk to come in and not just be good hitters, but be great hitters, like really change some games. Because this is no longer, guys, about, are they better than the Rays? God, yes, they are, okay? This is about, are they better than the Dodgers?
Yep.
Than the Phillies, than the Padres. The bar is a lot higher now. This is no longer the, happy to be invited. Oh gosh, Canadiana, they're in the playoffs. How happy is everyone? This is the big leagues now. And this lineup, even though it's pesky, even though they have contributors, it doesn't exactly stack up. They need Bo back. They need a couple guys to have a real surge now.
Keegan, you're the best, man. We appreciate the time today and enjoy that game.
You got it, fellas. Take care.
There you go. That is Keegan Matheson. He is the best. I meant that.
A real Jays nerd. Hey,
yeah. Interesting. The headliner is brought to you by GS Construction. Become a part of their great team today by visiting gsconstruction.ca or their page on indeed.ca. For the past 50 years, the foundation at GS has been built on efficiency, quality, and safety. Take your career to the next level. Join San within his team at GS Construction today. Just to follow up on that Blue Jays conversation, we do have our early bird bet. It's been boosted, and it's a nice boost. The Blue Jays to win and Clement with the hit, plus 280. This is like a minus 111 and like a minus 200. I mean, it's up to plus 280. So you'll find that. Download the Play Alberta app. When you open it up, click sports, and you'll see EST specials right there. Use the code EST Sports. Deposit $50. You get a $50 free bet. But that is waiting for you on our EST specials page. Jays to win, Clement to hit, plus 280.
Big earn.
The 8 o'clock hour on the Nielson Show has been brought to you by GameSense. When gambling, make sure you set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. So if you're going over on our EST special today, don't get too carried away. Just play within your means, man. And you can enjoy it and not be super duper stressed out. The Nielsen Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson. It will continue into the 8 o'clock hour here today. We do need somebody to play kind of easy trivia right now. And apparently Awanik has some sort of ESTY surprise in about 50 minutes. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Is it a thing? Is it a person? What is it?
He didn't oversell.
No, I kind of undersold it a bit.
So now we're kind of thinking,
what does
like
that
he
mean?
should have really oversold it. Then we could say, oh yeah.
Is it something to wear? Is it cloth?
A vegetable platter.
Any guesses on what Awanik's ESTY surprise will be later this morning?
More duties.
A hug.
Yeah, more jobs. Here you go. It's a printed off run of show. Oh, you're killing me. Did you say a hug?
Friendly hug.
A friendly hug. Matty doesn't give out friendly hugs.
When he's drinking, he does.
All right. We need somebody to play kind of easy trivia right now. We are 9-0 in the FM era. It was close yesterday. It was really close yesterday. If you want to play, we've got a gift certificate to Mr. Mike's up for grabs. Just text us right now in the Paris Jewelers inbox. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Trev will pick one of you. You will play trivia today. Best of luck in extending the streak and pushing us to a perfect 10-0. 3 questions too many still to come. Gager's going to pop by. We'll talk some ESTYs. We'll talk some Oilers. We'll get to the wrap for William Huff and an ESTY surprise just before 9 o'clock. Look at a beautiful day. Look, there's not a cloud in the sky on the morning of the ESTYs.
Yeah.
Couldn't be any better.
You can walk there.
Let's get to a sports update right now. Brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc. Locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Man, I hope Jason from Windsor Plywood Leduc is coming to the ESTYs tonight. He's a great guy. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc. Here's the update.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Week 2 in the NFL wrapping up last night with a Monday doubleheader as Baker Mayfield would drive 80 yards on 11 plays. That set up a Rachaad White touchdown run with 6 seconds remaining. The Bucs take it 20-19 over the Texans. Tampa now 2-0. Loss dropping Houston to 0-2. Second half of the double dip saw Justin Herbert toss for 242 yards and a pair of touchdowns while Geno Smith threw 3 picks. Chargers 20-9 over the Raiders. Chargers now 2-0. Vegas 1-1. A 9 strikeout debut from Trey Savage, a Blue Jays franchise record. As Toronto would come away with a 2-1 11-inning win over the Rays, taking the opener of that 4-game set. George Springer and Andres Jimenez with the RBIs. Game 2 goes tonight, 5:35. Jose Barrios gets the start. Toronto now 5 up on the Yankees and 6 up on the Red Sox for tops in the AL East. Their magic number to clinch is 7 games. The Phillies, they've clinched the NL East last night following a 6-5 victory over the Dodgers. And some news out of the NHL this morning is the New York Rangers have named J.T. Miller the 29th captain in franchise history. Sports update brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers.
She's so tenacious.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Revving up his engine, listen to the crowd just roar. No reason for tension, Zach is gonna shoot and score. Hyman's in the scoring zone. Right into the scoring zone. Signed for 7 years, now he's playing by McDavid's side. He's got you jumping out of your seat, 'cause of that look in his eyes. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone. You know he's gonna score a few. Playing with Connor, it's a top line overload. You'll finally see what he can do. So raise your hands up as high as they can go.
He always said that was a magician's secret.
His energy is contagious.
Playing with an edge, that's what you're gonna see. Taking the next step, 'cause he's no longer with the Leafs. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone.
8:07 on a Tuesday morning. You're riding with the Nielson Show. Live on YouTube, youtube.com/@YAG Sports Talk. Live on iHeartRadio. Download the app. Listen to the station there. Live on TuneIn Radio. Live at EdmontonSportsTalk.com. And now simulcast live on 95.7 Cruise FM. That was the Zach Hyman goal song. Somebody came up to me on the field after the last Elks game, and their kid was like, "My favorite song is the Zach Hyman song." I thought, oh, that's nice. That's nice. Nielsen Show, original songs. Brought to you by Totem Outdoor Outfitter. New gear, used gear, trade and consign. A sport for every season with hockey equipment and skates ready to go year-round, baby. A family store that takes pride in finding the right fit for you. Visit them at 7430 99th Street or online, www.totemoutfitters.ca.
I'm telling you.
So we've got, I don't even want to say anything, but Matty said that he's got an ESTY surprise today for us.
If it's, and I'm not going to say it, but if it's what we're thinking, think about it this way. It would lock up at next year's ESTY's moment of the year. Like
100%.
You would immediately
100%.
claim that.
Maddie says this will be going, he's going to be going down like 10 minutes before the hangout. So I'm thinking it might be a person that are bringing in on the hangout today. Yeah. That's going to be a nice surprise for the ESTYs. So we have our ideas here, and there is a buzz and momentum with the three of us that we know nothing.
The line has moved.
But we're sitting here going, but what if it's this guy?
The line has moved.
What if it's this guy? What if it's this guy?
A devilish surprise.
And I don't know, man. I think I've said now, Awan could walk through that door with Wayne freaking Gretzky and I'd be like, well, that's a letdown. So I don't know. Is there a Macramala or a Hustler sighting? And the three of us don't know anything about this. But we've got our sights set so high that if Awanik rolls in here with something lame today, I'm going to be like, man.
He's got to deliver. He's got to deliver.
Huss went to the Kansas City Chiefs game Sunday. Yeah. And then said he wasn't going to be back on the lock shop till later in the week because he's staying in Kansas City to watch a Royals game.
The Royals.
Who goes to watch the Royals in September?
75 Kansas City Royals.
Nobody does that. Is this all a smoke screen so he can fly out here for the ESTYs?
Something smells. Something stinks.
He's been pushing this protest.
We need to temper our expectations.
I know.
Come on. Simmer down.
They are playing the Mariners, which is...
Simmer down.
I'd stay to watch the Mariners.
Although I am freaking out inside right now.
We all are.
Yeah.
But you immediately lock up moment of the year. Like that would be it'd be a two-prong effect. You get to watch this year's ESTYs, plus you're guaranteed a trophy next year.
I'm looking at the window.
Be hell of a play.
We're monitoring the window big time.
Well,
Like
you got first
window cam.
Window cam. First,
yeah, I do.
I think that's too good to be true. I think it's too good to be true. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lesser surprise. It's still going to be awesome. But we just have this feeling inside.
There's
right
a
now.
buzz. People are talking. People are texting.
Like, for real, who would watch the Royals as a 500 baseball team in September? That just doesn't make sense to me.
You go for the Mariners.
I don't know. It's probably not that. We're totally building ourselves up way too high here. It's going to be a letdown now. All right, the Nielsen. I got to reset here. I got so excited there for a second. The Nielsen Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Edmonton's train home comfort specialist for nearly 50 years for all of your furnace, air conditioning, and heat pump needs. Visit www.weiss-johnson.com.
Big Maple says I predicted the Huss appearance in the 6 o'clock hour.
Did you? I don't know.
It is your betting favorite right now. Use your game sense.
Yeah, make sure you use your game sense. But if we could please get a ridiculous number on us showing up with our title sponsor over at Play Alberta, that'd be great. You can text us anytime in the Paris Jewelers inbox. One of your text messages is going to win the Royal Pizza Text of the Day.
Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Best and freshest ingredients you'll find. Top-notch service for over 55 years. Order online today. www.royalpizza.ca or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. And the...
McDiesel says noodles. You know, I feel sorry for the poor. Like, if it's not...
I know.
It's just
I
noodles.
know.
Like,
It could be a really good guess.
Yeah.
But it's just, we sort of set our sights on Huss. Now next year, I'm just going to have to dive into the EST budget and fly Huss out for the EST.
As we said, you guys could do a little parlay and put that money in the kitty for
Lars
open
Y
an
says
account.
Stoff makes an appearance. Sorry. I mean, pales in comparison to Huss. For EST. That's just the truth. The 8 o'clock hour is brought to you by GD Liquidators, Auctions and Appraisals, Edmonton's one-stop shop for new or used warehouse, office, and industrial items for almost 40 years. Don't miss their online auctions at www.gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call. I think I probably gonna make a quick trip over there again. I'm still looking for 2 just sitting chairs to go on the other side of my desk in the office.
We are so flush with chairs right now.
I want 2 sitting just sitting chairs. So when people come to my office, they can just sit there across.
Like a good stool.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And you'll be able to find that at GD Liquidators. All right, who's playing kind of easy trivia today, buddy?
Ricky.
Were you just doing a Bubbles impression? Did your voice crack during a play?
Lend him your glasses.
Yeah, here, Trev. You want my nerd glasses? Maybe help you with an impression? My goodness.
That was tough.
Kind of Easy Trivia is brought to you by Mr. Mike's Steakhouse Casual. With the new location opening soon in Bonnie Doon. Check out MrMikes.ca for more details. Order online and skip the dishes or on DoorDash. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally. Enjoy casually. Let's go to Ricky. Jeez, Trev, you're going to introduce Ricky for trivia. You at least got to do it right. All right, let's go to Ricky. Ricky, you ready to play, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. Trev will start the ticker out there. Read the first question. Good luck, man. You need 3. Don't blow it. Which major EST event is taking place tonight?
ESTs.
Name one NFL team that won a game last night.
The Commanders.
What position does Justin Herbert play?
Quarterback.
Mark Killam is the head coach of which team?
The Elks.
Is Connor McDavid signed yet?
No.
Got it.
And he got it! That is right! I did it! At number 5! Are you kidding me? That's right!
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's a paddling.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Ooh, you better believe that's a paddling.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's a paddling.
The first year we took it to the limit. Take it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
4 out of 5 on the day of the ESTYs. Weird Commanders answer, considering they didn't even play and there's 4 teams tonight. But still, he got it done.
Well, C, Chargers, Commanders.
He was like, I don't know why I said the Commanders.
The lights are bright. You know,
yeah,
you
he was
kinda-
probably going to say Chargers. Yeah, that seemed kind of weird. Could have said Bucks. Would have accepted either one.
either or, yeah.
Yeah, would have accepted either one. All right, 780-218-9999. The Nielsen Show brought to you by Weiss Johnson. We roll through the 8 o'clock hour here for GD Liquidators. And we've got Gager coming up. He's going to pop by just after 8:30.
Yeah.
We've got 3 questions too many coming
I
up.
just want to hit fast forward here.
The ESTYs are tonight. If you have a ticket, we will see you there. It's either a ticket or a 10. It's okay if you have a John A. Bring a $10 bill. If you all of a sudden were like last minute, throw on a suit, bring a tenner, come on down. Doors open at 6. Show goes at 7. After party probably begins around 9, maybe shortly after at Hudson's on White, which should be a very good time as well. I promise you there is no other event like this in the Edmonton media, let alone the sports media, but Edmonton media in general. And we're looking forward to tonight. Also, bring $20.
Yes.
If you want to buy our special run of EST Nasty Brew, which is our new coffee that we are launching at the ESTYs tonight.
Delicious brew. Even Will Fraser, the coffee snob, last Friday tried some, loved it. He was.
Oh, really? He did? I didn't know that.
Licking his cup clean.
You ate a bean?
We all had a bean. We all had a bean. Hey, Trev, we all had a bean. It was great. Yeah, it was delicious. Yeah.
That was the first time I ever had a bean. Coffee bean.
Really? And tomorrow morning on the show, I will have my first ever cup of just black coffee.
Yeah.
And it'll be the EST Nasty Brew. We've teamed up with Fox to make this happen. And we're pretty excited about it. Jen texts in today.
Yes.
The theories continue to trickle in here.
I love it.
Jen texts in and says, I asked Huss on the Lock Shop the other day for a hot dog review from the Kansas City Royals Stadium. And he read it and ignored me. Huss never ignores stadium hot dog talk. Huss must be the answer.
It's been a little quiet over at his socials, really. Like, you'd think if he's there, he'd be like, oh, here I am tonight or here I am today at, It's been a blackout since that Chiefs game. Interesting indeed. You should just send him a text. You up?
I just text Huss to say, hey, can you grab me a chocolate milk on your way in? Somebody needs to go and monitor if Diet Pepsi sales have gone up in this city in the last 24 hours.
Those are the metrics we need.
Those are the metrics.
Yeah.
I know there's somebody who works at Pepsi who listens to the show because they've dropped Pepsi off before just out of the goodness of their heart.
Yeah. We've sold a lot of liter varieties this week.
If that Pepsi guy, if you can let us know if the taller ones are selling.
Yeah, the liter.
The liter. You let us know.
Liter.
Has there been any sort of weird movement on liters of Diet Pepsis?
Just a spike.
Supersized Indiana Jones says, if it's Huss, I might pass out. Look, we are building. We're building it up.
You're
too
vibrating.
Much. I can feel my blood. My energy level is through the. I should probably check my blood pressure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel really bad for whatever the surprise is. I hope it's not a human.
We played it up.
I hope it's not another person.
Surprise.
Because they're gonna be like, even if it's awesome, we're gonna be like, oh, you're not Huss. Big Maple says, rumor has it that Hooters in the West End has reopened a pop-up shop for tonight only. Neil says, guys, can we get Nasty Brew outside of just the show tonight? Asking for someone who can't make it tonight. Look, we did our first run of 50 bags. We'll see how that moves. There might be some left over. There might not. And if it goes really well, then we'll do another bag of
first
Nasty
blush
Brew,
here
another
tonight.
run of Nasty Brews. But we're excited. I mean, people. I'm not a huge coffee guy myself, but people love coffee.
It's delicious.
And they love supporting us. They love supporting our partners. And it's the Nasty Brew, man.
What's
I think you'll like it. All right, let's get into 3 questions too many. Lieutenant Eric, do you have a liner for the segment?
3 questions too many, brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer Principal Mitch Lewicki, where he's very excited to try our new coffee, but also thinks we should get into the cereal game. Park Mazda, your dealer for life.
God, now that's a good idea.
Well, you
That'd
see,
be nice.
Ovi released his own cereal.
Did he?
Yeah, today.
So we have our own beer. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's the 6 o'clocker lager. Available at most liquor stores. Definitely all Sobeys and Safeway liquors, but most liquor stores now. And it's absolutely just a smooth drinking lager. You'll love it. We launched the Birdie Booze just over a year ago. The company we partnered with there no longer exists, but I did get a bottle of it into the hands of Jeff at Rig Hand. So hopefully we can get that fired back up. Now we've got this Nasty Brew coffee. Maybe it is time for a cereal. Just a bunch of little Reed Wilkins faces.
Well, what would it be? I mean, maybe that Ovechkin launched a classic cornflake style cereal. It's called Ovi's Great Crunch.
I think I know what we would do. It's like alphabets, but only with the letters EST.
And little marshmallow heads of all of us.
Yeah, little marshmallow heads. And then...
No, there it is.
Right, Trev? Don't you think?
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's a good idea. Just EST.
Just the name, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what we'd have to come up with.
780-218-9999.
Also,
that's for the best names.
If you run a cereal company, please reach out. All right, do we have social media accounts? These are all going to be plastered with ESTY stuff later on tonight, but
yes, correct.
let's pass those along.
At YEG Sports Talk on the X. You can follow us on X. Relive the night it was at the Sully Sports Bar and Lounge last night, Central Casino, Fort Road, as Brelando, Normology, Grumpy Cat, and the Halud crew were there. It was a carnival atmosphere. I also tweeted out this morning, it's official. We are officially on Huss Watch. We are on the watch. The watch is on. We should have NORAD on this, tracking his, like, they do Santa's sleigh, like, type of thing. Like,
did anybody really jolly get off a plane? Like, just a happy guy?
A devilish little man?
Yeah.
Yes, and on Instagram, Edmonton Sports Talk. Again, if you're not able to make it, if you are out of town, you want to relive the night that it will be tonight, you can check us out, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and, of course, on the X.
You know what else is also weird right now? Awanik hasn't texted us to be like, it's not Huss.
His silence is deafening.
Yeah.
His silence is deafening.
Can we not track planes? Is that not a thing?
Well, no, you can track planes, but I know there are planes from Winnipeg that landed.
Yeah.
Or a plane, maybe he went to, because he was in Kansas City, maybe he goes to Minnesota and then flies to Edmonton. There's directs.
Huss Jet.
Yeah. That's what
Bronco
I'm
Nick,
trying to get
hashtag
at.
Huss Jet.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Direct flight from Edmonton.
This is the closest we've ever had to a Tawny landing in Toronto.
Yeah.
Like, this is it.
RCN, quick, everyone check out your closest 7-Eleven for a man grocery shopping.
Please go to your local
We need
7-Eleven.
updates from each location.
If there's anybody shopping at 7-Eleven. What's that text?
No, it's nothing. Just,
is it something?
No, it's my wife saying some roads are closed or something. I don't know. It's not important.
That sounds made up. Are you in on this?
No, I don't want to be in on it. I want the... I was going to send Iwanik a text, but I don't think he'd bite on that anyways.
It better not be print-offs of the run of show. I'm going to be really pissed.
Extremely deflating.
Fire
for a day
Iwanik
like
on the
today.
spot. We'll get through the ESTY somehow without you.
Yeah.
No, actually, we couldn't do the ESTYs without Matty. He basically does.
He's the Wizard of Oz.
Thing.
He's the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain.
All right, question number 1. Guys, whose outfit are you most excited to see at the ESTYs tonight?
The Husses.
Come on.
Actually, no, I got one because he told me what he was going to do, but I can only envision it, but I don't know how he's going to pull it off.
I'm going to say the Halud crew. Those guys usually don't disappoint.
Is it Nolan from St. Albert?
Oh, yeah. He's sort of like just diving into the nasty hood.
Yeah, and he loves it. And he's coming in, maybe not black tie, but he will be suited up, so to speak.
Okay.
So, did he tell you about that one too?
No.
Okay, yeah.
That'll be a good surprise.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
So can I pick like staff?
Sure, man.
I would go with either Tommy or Hernan because I know Hernan got a new suit for this.
Oh.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
So,
I can't wait to see this.
To see what that is. And then obviously Tommy last year, he looked tremendous.
I got new shoes. I'm going with a blue shirt to match the shoes.
Oh.
And then the black suit, black vest.
Classic.
Yeah, I should be thinking about bringing my gentleman sweep hat.
Perfect.
I might be like fancy hat guy tonight.
Nice.
My gangster hat.
Cool.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I might just carry it.
Carrying it.
Question number 2. Do you guys have an issue with Tom Brady being in the Raiders coaching booth when he's also in production meetings with other teams that he's broadcasting?
Well, I don't. It's not helping them anymore. It's not like it gives them an advantage.
The organization in general sucks.
No, I mean, whatever.
But I'll tell you, man, it's not a good look. Like,
no, not for the shield that is the NFL. I mean,
there's no way a team owner who's obviously working closely with the club should be in these production meetings with other NFL head coaches.
What do we always say? If this was the CFL,
well, but that's the truth.
Boy, oh boy,
it's the truth. Like, it's a Bush League move. Like, there's no way, and they didn't let him do it last year, and now all of a sudden it's okay. Like, I do these football production meetings. We have them for every game that we do. 2 days before the game, we have these production meetings. It's myself, it's Suits, it's whoever our sideline reporter is, and it's our producer. And we usually chat with the other team's head coach or one of their coordinators. We usually chat with the starting quarterback, and we usually chat with one other player. And we tell them we tell them like this chat is off the record. And then we dive into the game plans and stuff like that so that we as broadcasters know where this is going. If those conversations in the National Football League are remotely close, it's 100% a conflict of interest.
Sure.
Like I can't imagine Dwayne Ford is also coaching the Argos or part of the Argos staff, and he's sitting in on a Riders and Stamps meeting the week before the Stamps play the Argos.
We would be
like, there's no way that would fly.
No. I have zero issues with Tom Brady in those meetings. Raider Jesse.
Yeah, Raider Jesse. Yeah, obviously. Dudley says Hernan said his new suit was for a wedding this weekend and told Gager he didn't want to wear it to the ESTYs.
I got to break it in.
I mean, you take it for a test run. What if it sucks?
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's a conflict of interest, and it should definitely not be happening. And Eric's right. If it was in the Canadian Football League, people would be losing their mind.
We wouldn't hear the end of it.
A staff member from one of the other teams in production meetings with teams that his team will eventually play against. That's just ridiculous. Question number 3. Guys, if Sidney Crosby did actually get traded during this upcoming season, where would you like to see him go? First of all, I don't want to see him get traded. I want to see him just rap with the Penguins. But it's a fun question.
I want to see him get traded.
Okay. Where to?
There's only one answer.
Colorado?
Really? Yeah.
Just because he's buddies with McKinnon?
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be sweet. And it would just be awesome. You know, maybe what would that look like in the playoffs? McDavid versus Crosby. I've always wanted to see it. You know, that would be awesome. And I do like the idea of him retiring as a Penguin. I get it. But also, I don't think they're going to be a playoff team this year, next year. You know, I want to see him finish off on a high note. So
that is true. Like finish off on a high note.
What better
my
place?
20-year-old Dusty is like, I'd like to see Sid in a Habs jersey.
That's
that would be
and with the whole
cool.
maritime French connection there and all that.
That would be
sick.
That'd probably be like I said, I'd rather see him just end in the Penguins, but if I had to make one exception, it would probably be the Habs.
Yeah.
Quinn Phillips in the nasty chat. She says, by the way, guys, and then the letter T.
What is this, a press release?
I don't know what she's...
What are you doing here?
There's supposedly a draft last
Quinn,
night.
did they do the draft in last night or not? This is what we need to know here.
By the way, guys, T. What does that mean? Is this code?
Big G texts in today and says, I hate to say this, but I'm kind of glad TSN 1260 went off the air. Look at all the amazing things EST has done. The beer, the birdie booze, shirts, ball caps, new coffee. Well job, boys.
Yeah.
Like this guy didn't even mention FM radio.
Yeah. Still didn't get that board game off the ground either, eh? Remember that?
That would piss me off. We had an awesome Nielson Show Monopoly game.
Ready to go.
And we're like, we found it. We could get it made for this much. And the folks at the old place were like, I just don't think it's going to work. We could sell 50 Nielsen Show Monopoly games right now.
Yeah, we had all the ideas of the Park Place.
Remember, it was landed on this.
Yeah,
We're going to have to redo that.
Yeah.
We'll have to redo that next summer. Next summer, we'll make one of our focuses Nielsen Show Monopoly game or Edmonton Sports Talk Monopoly game.
Sure.
That's what we can do now.
Lock Shop is your boardwalk in Park Place, eh?
Of course. I mean, both of them. Both. Like Lock Shop 1, Lock Shop 2.
Yes. First half hour. That's it.
All right, there you go. It's 3 questions too many. Joaquin Gage, we're going to talk some ESTYs. We're going to find out what's going on with Hernan's suit. Martin texts in, could be a text of the day for Royal Pizza. Hernan's new suit is just one big cigarette costume.
Hold on to your butts.
That's kind of funny. All right, so Gage is going to join us. We got the wrap coming up and some sort of ESTY surprise around 8:50. I don't know what it is.
20 minutes.
We'll see how it goes. If it's like ESTY's Donuts or something,
Oh, God,
I'm
it
going to
better
be
not
pissed.
be.
I'm going to be very angry. The surprise better be awesome. Let's get to a sports update brought to you by the Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. I've been saying this a lot today, but I wonder if Matt from the Garrison is coming to the ESTYs tonight. Probably should. Accepting registration now for their Thursday night men's curling league. Plus, if you book your Bonspiel for the upcoming season, you get free ice rental with the purchase of the buffet dinner. So you don't have to pay for both. Yeah, you purchase the buffet dinner, you get the ice for free. That's how you run a Bonspiel. Visit egmgolf.com for more details. Let's get to the sports update right now.
A doubleheader to wrap week 2 in the NFL last night as Baker Mayfield will drive the field, setting up a Rachaad White touchdown run with 6 seconds remaining as the Buccaneers improved to 2-0 with a 20-19 victory over the Texans. The loss drops Houston to 0-2. Second half of the double dip saw the Chargers improve to 2-0 as they knock off the Raiders 20-9. The loss dropping Vegas to 1-1. Justin Herbert, 242 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Chargers winning the game, but losing defensive end Khalil Mack to a left elbow injury late in the first quarter. He would return, not on the field though, but with his arm in a sling. Over to the Diamond, where a 9-strikeout debut from Trey Savage, a Jays franchise record, saw Toronto take the opener of a 4-game set in Tampa with a 2-1 11-inning win over the Rays. George Springer and Andres Jimenez with the RBIs. Game 2 of that 4-game set tonight, 5:35 first pitch. Jose Barrios gets the start. Toronto head into today 5 up on the Yankees and 6 up on the Red Sox for tops in the AL East. Their magic number now to clinch the division is down to 7. Speaking of clinching the division, the Phillies are your NL East champs as they got past the Dodgers last night 6-5. And some hockey news this morning. JT Miller has a new title. The Rangers forward named 29th captain in franchise history. The team announced earlier today. Sports update brought to you by the Garrison Memorial Golf and Curling Club. Accepting registration now for Thursday night men's curling league. Plus, book your Bonspiel for the upcoming season and get free ice rental with the purchase of a buffet dinner. Visit egmgolf.com for more details.
What's going on, everybody? We roll on towards the Hangout, which will be coming up from 9 to 11 right here today on Edmonton Sports Talk, on TuneIn, on iHeart, and over on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube today, smash the thumbs up for us. We're 20 likes away from changing 200. So let's do that this morning as well. The Nielsen Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson. Weiss Johnson. Whoa.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
Ticket, please. Get you tickets here aboard the Weiss Johnson train. That's what they partner with. Train's home comfort specialists. For nearly 50 years, for all your furnace, air conditioning, heat pump needs, visit www.weiss-johnson.com. And, of course, the 8 o'clock hour of the Nielsen Show today and every day brought to you by GD Liquidators, auctions, and appraisals. Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items for almost 40 years. Don't miss their monthly online auctions at www.gdliquidators.com. Canadian-owned and operated. You got to love it. Make them your first call. All right, let's bring in Joaquin Gage today on the morning of the ESTYs. A good ESTYs day to you, Gager. How do you do today, fine sir?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to this evening. The expectations are quite high, I think, from all of us. It was such a unique experience, and showing up and seeing what Maddie had done. I'm looking forward, and I'm on pins and needles to see what he brings in. Is it just coffees that he's bringing in, or what?
We feel really bad for whatever the surprise is because we've set our expectations very high this morning, Gager.
Like he might have to go to Costco and get something special, like a blow up floaty or something like that to put in the front. I don't know, because it's got to be big. It's got to be huge.
You know, when we first rolled into the ESTYs last year and sat down, and Wanik conducted the show, it's a legitimate award show.
He's plugging and
people
playing
think
back
we're
there.
messing around, but it is a legitimate high-end award show. It's awesome.
Let me ask you guys something, because the Emmys were on yesterday, right? Or 2 days ago, whatever. Yeah. And I'm watching those, and with the ESTYs on the horizon, I go, yeah, it's okay. And I'm judging the Emmys on their performance compared to ours, which is pretty funny.
I would say the ESTYs are, now look, we're biased, but I would say that the ESTYs are more entertaining than the Emmys.
Yeah, I would say so too. People are laughing and having a good time a lot more, I think, fun. It's the only thing that's lacking in this is a little bit more star power, but right, maybe Connor McDavid's showing up and signing on the podium tonight. I don't know.
Even if Wanik was to roll that out today, I'd still be like, you should have brought in Huss.
Not Huss. Yeah.
Gator, are you busting out the leather tonight or what?
I don't know. It's kind of hot with the leather.
Suits? Like,
bring out the gimp.
You got a bunch of options, I think.
I might. Well, I might keep it kind of business cash though too, right? Like, I don't know. We'll see.
Look, Gager, it doesn't say ESTY's business casual. It says ESTY's black tie event. What are we doing here?
My business casual is a lot higher than most.
I guess you are a business guy.
Yeah.
And when you're
Finance.
not here. What's the deal with Hernan's suit? It says it's for a wedding, but he's not going to wear it to the ESTYs. What is this?
I don't know. You know what? The thing that warmed my heart the most is someone wrote in and corrected Trev. So at least someone's listening to Hernan and I. I was like, oh, they do listen to that. No, he said, what are you wearing? And then I just mentioned, well, you just got that new suit, because Hernan was complaining that it was a little tight on the buttocks. And
We're not complaining.
So I said, perfect, right? That's what you want. But he's got a wedding this weekend, and
break that butt in a bit.
Yeah, a couple
That's
spots.
what I said.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, you don't do that. You save it for the event. And I go, the event? Like, this is something brand new that you can show off and take it down the runway, so to speak, right?
People would kill for this opportunity.
Yes.
Imagine if he doesn't wear the suit tonight, goes to the wedding, and the ass splits at the wedding.
Well, when else is he going to wear this? Is he just going to wear this suit once and then throw it in the back of the closet? When do you get a chance to, when you buy a new personal garment and have the ability to use it twice in 1 week for major events? I think that's great.
Joaquin Gage with us on the show today. We are going to dive into it on Two Guys and Goalie today. Our line combinations for me and you and Kaz. But we were asking the question this morning. I'll ask you this. Who do you think Knobloch starts with McDavid if Hyman can't go?
So you're asking me what's going to happen throughout training camp here, right?
Yeah. What do you think Knobloch ends up doing for opening night?
I think we're going to see Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with Connor McDavid and a revitalized, and everyone's eyes are wide open on this player because what we saw of him during the playoffs is nothing like we will see this season. One Trent Frederick will be on the other side with Connor McDavid.
That's what I mean. Frederick has been a popular choice around here.
Yes.
It's kind of like
a healthy
clean
Frederick.
slate, healthy Trent Frederick. Let's see what he can do, right?
Yes. And McDavid's missed that type of player playing with him with a little bit of finish, I think, for years now. And I'm interested, like, cause I always thought, wow, imagine McDavid playing with a Tom Wilson, a guy that can score and creates a little bit of fear into other people with his physical play and kind of takes their their mind off McDavid doing things. Well, where's Frederic? He's going to come and blast me through the wall here. So, yeah, I want to see it, and hopefully Frederic has a good camp, shows well, moves well, and we can have a look at that trio.
I got one more on the Oilers, and we'll hit some Formula One. I listened to your guys' show, so I was driving home yesterday listening.
Thank you, Dusty.
Hey, ESTY afternoons every day from 1 until 3 on YouTube and iHeart and TuneIn and EdmontonSportsTalk.com, and a podcast available after the fact as well. So Stuart Skinner, there's been some talk about Skinner getting a little slimmer. And Gager, the one criticism of Skinner has just been his lack of mobility, his side-to-side movement. And I'm curious, does dropping a few lbs help that, or is that simply more a technique thing?
Yeah, I kind of went into it yesterday. It obviously it's going to help a little bit, but as I mentioned before, excuse me, I think that the biggest thing that Stuart Skinner had to work on over the summer was his skating ability. That's what it all boils down to, right? Losing a few lbs is fine. You still have to generate that power, but that all comes from good technique, using the inside and outside edges of your blades as a goaltender. When you look at the elite guys, Bobrovsky, Vasilevsky, they're almost like dancers on their skates, right? They make that, it seems effortless going side to side with not a lot of upper body movement, right? So, and how many times do we see kind of Stuart Skinner, and I realize how hard this is, but moving side to side, but then still ending up on his stomach, right? Whereas you see the elite of the elite, and Skinner sometimes plays this way, but they come across bringing the whole package, right? That's what I think he needs to work on. Hopefully that's been a focus this year. Obviously, I thought he lost a little bit of weight last year, to tell you the truth. But it's going to help a little bit, I guess, to wrap it all up. But really, it's a piece of the puzzle. But the big puzzle piece is that skating ability to just be a little bit quicker on your feet.
Gager, the Formula One schedule picks up again this weekend, remaining in Europe, albeit the Far East, the South Caucasus region of Eurasia, and the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What's, I guess, the storyline heading into this one?
Basically just the Ken Lando close this gap, right? Eight races remaining, I believe. I like Baku. It's got that huge long straightaway. It's a street course with some tight turns that a lot of people put into the wall when they go back into the city there. So I would look for a few DNFs at this race for sure. But Gasly re-upping with Alpine, which is kind of encouraging. Hopefully next year they can get that car underway, because I think there's something there with Gasly. I don't know.
Me too. I agree, man.
Yeah,
him and Albin, I'm always just like, oh man, let's see more of them.
Yeah. So, and let's see what happens with Ferrari here. They're always a huge question mark for me for some reason. But no, it's going to come down to, I believe, Oscar, Lando, street course. I think McLaren will have kind of the edge. We'll have Tim Harady on this week to get the lowdown. And if you didn't listen, like, we had Tim on, and he was in Monza, I believe, and he told this. I guess he was up above a certain corner and watching Fernando Alonso test the limits of the car, and you should have heard, like, Tim was giddy with excitement, because at one point he thought he had to look away because he thought Fernando was going to go right into the wall. But just the ability of these guys to take cars to the absolute edge, it was fascinating to hear Tim, a guy that's been in cockpits of not F1 cars, but been a racer, and talk about this. It was really cool.
Gager, great stuff, buddy. We'll see you around the office later today. And, of course, we will see you at the ESTYs tonight.
Can't wait.
All right, there you go. That's Joaquin Gage.
Love it.
He'll be presenting. Yeah. I don't know what. Let's see. What's Gager going to present? We got that email, though.
Yeah, the run of show here. I think he's got text of the year.
Gager's presenting text of the year?
Looks like it here.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
We said earlier the nominees for text of the year, and they're all good. It's got a strong category tonight. How many ESTYs will we be dishing out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Guess I should have guessed that. Anyway, 20 ESTYs will be presented tonight, plus a special beauty list induction.
Nice number.
Going down at the ESTYs this evening. We will have our new Nasty Brew. It's an EST coffee. We're selling bags of that. It's $20 a bag. And special ESTYs labels on these ones. So you're going to want to bring an extra $20 tonight and pick up our coffee. I know Raider Jesse said 50 bags will not be enough. Well, let's see. Let's see. I know there's a lot of coffee drinkers. What do you guys think the percentage of people is that drink coffee?
At the ESTYs?
No, just in general. Like eliminating children, obviously. Oh, what is this? This is not Huss. We were thinking it was going to be Huss. What? This is a start to an ESTY's day.
So we're not done
Maddie? Yet. This guy's still thinking. What is this? What? What is this?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Maddie, if this is Gwyneth Paltrow's head, I'm going to be really creeped out. It's heavy, though. You know what? Let's not open it. Let's guess. Let's give people a chance to guess this. It's a pretty heavy box.
Yeah, it's got some weight, too.
Is it? I think I could put alcohol in here. Maybe it is a bottle of booze.
Oh, no, too heavy for a flask.
Could it be coffee?
The door opened again.
Mick Diesel in the chat says, Huss better be in that box.
Well, that's...
All right, well, I want to peek,
still
but
waiting.
I want to get your guys' thoughts on the coffee thing. How many people do you think?
I'd say
adults.
70%.
70% of people drink coffee?
Maybe even higher. 76.
Ooh, we should have done more than 50 bags. 70%.
Maybe even higher. 80% probably.
This is a pretty good coffee from what I'm hearing. You guys said
Who doesn't drink coffee?
I don't drink
You're
coffee.
the only person I know.
I'm the only person you know in your whole life that doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Well, then how are you only saying 70%? Shouldn't it be like 90%?
Yeah, maybe then.
Huss? I'm still holding out hope here.
Casino Dealer Jay says 75% coffee, 15% tea, 10% liquor. See, and I'm a tea drinker.
Yeah, so according to Google, 71% of Canadians, 63% of Americans reported drinking coffee.
Look at me. My first
Man, you
guess.
almost nailed it, Trev.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed.
Why are the Americans low? I thought,
I don't know.
Thought they'd be kind of up there. And yeah, they like
you know what? It's a little bit colder up here.
Yeah.
Maybe an extra 7% or 8% of people use it to warm up.
Yeah, not a
Anyway,
terrible thing.
I will be trying our new coffee tomorrow morning on the show. I won't know if it's good or bad.
Can't wait.
So
black.
We will. We'll see. Rip City Step says it's a bowling ball. I don't think it's a bowling ball. Other guesses? New ESTYs trophies. No, I've seen the ESTYs trophies this year.
EST belt buckle. EST belt.
Okay, should we open these things?
Sure.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a. What? This is fancy. There's foam here. Oh, yes.
Holy crap!
These are the. This is a nice little award to start the day. I like it. This is the Community Votes Edmonton Award. Platinum winner, Edmonton Sports Talk, voted best in radio stations in Edmonton.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, this is nice. This is actually pretty nice. This is a nice little surprise.
That is heavy.
Start the day with an award. I also don't feel too bad because I still would have rather had Huss. But thank you to everybody who voted on us, and we ended up winning top radio station in Edmonton on the Community Votes. And this is a heavy duty award. What's that one? What's that one for?
What?
Well, it's different. This is the platinum winner for radio stations.
Community Votes Edmonton 2025 Gold winner presented to EST, voted best in marketing and advertising.
Hello.
Okay, well that's I thought
Weiss Johnson. Whoa.
Well, that's good.
Well, that's nice.
Let's go, baby.
So the station is already a winner today.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Oh, that's awesome. Those are heavy, man.
Yes,
I'm going to put one of those in my office.
Kill a man.
Yeah, that should be cool. And thank you to everybody who voted. And we totally crushed all the other radio stations. And this was not just like a sports thing. This was all radio stations in Edmonton. We were voted the winner.
Which was better than
nice.
Maddie parading like noodles through the door and us being disappointed. Like this works.
This is better. Yeah. This is not human. These awards, feelings aren't hurt.
Exactly.
Cash says, so Huss isn't coming to the ESTYs?
Hey.
Abutsky says the award may be a diversion for.
What did Maddie say when he walked in?
What did
It's the start to the day.
No, Huss isn't coming to the ESTYs.
Surveyor Brett sent in a flight log. No, I'm good. You read a liner. I'll pull this up.
Well, I want to get to this text.
Yeah.
I'll do this text. Hey, guys, I moved to BC a few months ago, now living in an RV. This is the first time I've listened to the show in a long time due to the time change and not having good internet connection at all. I truly listening to the shows and miss Edmonton a lot, but it is very nice here. Keep up the awesome work with all you do. I will listen when I can. G from an RV, formerly G from South YEG. So shout out to G, living in a RV down by the river.
It wasn't Brett. Somebody sent in a flight log.
So what did it say? A flight from Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Well, of course, there's flights from Winnipeg every day. It's not like it was a private jet from Winnipeg.
Well,
if the lock shop got any respect, I would have flown him in here for this.
Again, make an account. Easy.
Hashtag hustler jet. All right, let's get into these awards are very cool. It is a nice
very nice
surprise.
Very heavy.
Yeah, these are heavy duty, man.
Spare no expense.
I didn't know the community votes team had this much money to do you remember the award I won for Bell? It was a quarter the size of this.
And they flew out to Toronto.
They flew me out to Toronto for that. Hey, what's up, Tommy?
I thought you were Huss.
Oh, God. I thought Huss lost some weight.
Who's walking in here?
Huss, what's up? All right.
Well.
All right. Let's calm down. Tamara, the wig lady, says, how did you guys get your plaques? My shop, the Wig Boutique, also won in a category for wigs and hair alternatives.
Okay.
I think, Maddie, did they just send us these? Oh, you made them.
Oh,
you buy them from them. Okay, well, there you go, Tamara, the wig lady. You have to buy them from the community votes team.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, there you go. That's nice. I didn't approve that expenditure, but whatever.
Brett says the flight was coming in from Minneapolis, straight from Kansas City.
Interesting. Hashtag HussJet. Let's monitor it all day.
Hey, the day is young.
All right, let's get into the rap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, get it done with Bruce and the team. I'm assuming there'll be some Simpson family representation at the ESTY tonight. William Huff, they've been doing it since 1952. www.williamhuff.com. All right, what did we learn on the show today?
JT Miller is the captain of the Rangers now. And some sad news, Robert Redford passing away at 89.
I saw that.
But Jeremiah Johnson, one of the best films ever made.
That's the one where the meme with him and the beard is.
You got to watch that movie. You'd love it.
I've never seen it.
So good.
Trev, what'd you learn on the show today, buddy?
I learned that Trey Savage is that guy.
Yeah, he is a savage. What can we
He's
say?
the guy, pal.
He is that guy.
Is he that guy, bro? Isn't that what you guys say?
With the big neck.
Yeah,
that's what he is. He's got an insane splitter. It's going to cause a lot of issues. Keegan Matheson's thinking he's got to be in the rotation come playoff time.
He's that guy. That's awesome.
Very excited about that. I learned that YouTube Trev has used the same razor to shave for 9 months.
All over.
All year, baby.
That's crazy.
I'm going to bring it to, I'm going to take it to the end of the year, I think. As long as I keep it short. Because when it gets long, it really hurts, obviously.
Yeah.
How many shaves are you supposed to get with one razor?
I'd say maybe a month's worth, 2 months.
Yeah, so you're 7 months overdue on this razor thing.
Yeah.
You're a crazy boy.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to your sound of the day today. On with the show. This is it.
Overture, cut the lights. This is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing and nursing a part. We know every part by heart. Overture, curtain lights. This is it, we'll hit the heights. And oh, what heights we'll hit. On with the show, this is it.
Sound of the day, the morning of the ESTYs, the Edmonton Sports Talk annual awards show. Join us tonight. We will be at the Garneau Theater. Doors open at 6. Show begins at 7. If you have a ticket, make sure you bring it. If you don't have a ticket, but you think you'll be able to join us short notice, depending on how your day goes, a John A is okay. Bring $10. That'll get you entry into the theater. We basically just use it to cover the cost of the rental of the theater. And we are selling our new EST coffee, the Nasty Brew, will be available. Bags of the Nasty Brew tonight, limited to 50 with an ESTYs label on it. With some of like the nominees on the back and stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. Those will be selling for $20 a bag tonight at the ESTYs. text of the day today. A bunch of good text messages. Text of the day brought to you by Royal Pizza.
So come on home, Royal Pizza, still making it great.
Still making it great with the best and freshest ingredients you'll find. Top-notch service as well. Mwah, chef's kiss. Over 55 years. Order online today, www.royalpizza.ca, or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. You thinking of ordering in a little pre-game meal tonight before the ESTYs? Why not Royal Pizza? www.royalpizza.ca. Tons of great texts today. You Savage text, ESTYs text, Huss texts. There's a lot of those ones that have been outstanding so far today. Everybody's buzzing about the big show today. Let's go with, I see Dave from Ewell texted in yesterday afternoon. That's good to see. I hope he likes the jingle we're doing for him. All right, let's see here. I had a couple that I wrote down.
Savage, Huss.
Yeah, there's
which
no,
route
I think
do
I
you
want to
take?
go. This is a good one. Fat Efron. When McDavid signs, he'll walk out to the press conference, but next to him will be Morgan Wallen.
What a twist.
Morgan Wallen does the walkout to McDavid signing the deal and meeting with the media.
Yeah, singing, looking good.
Yeah, he said settles
Positive
in.
attitude, yeah.
Settles in, ready to do his sign his deal, gives Morgan Wallen the bro hug, signs in and gets in front of the media. Tommy Gazzola says, why didn't you bring the killers? First question.
You're going to Royal Pizza. You finally got it. You did it.
Well, I am going to Royal Pizza tonight, yeah. This was a really fun day, everybody. Thank you very much for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Well, and as Matt said, we're just getting started.
It's the ESTYs.
Could be a few more surprises on the way.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's the
Yeah.
ESTYs. I can't wait for tonight. My kids are so fired up. They're making a playlist of songs they want to listen to in the limo on the way. Marsh got a new pair of Chucks yesterday.
Oh.
He's thinking of doing a small little brief speech before they announce the Rookie of the Year. They're very excited about stuff, so it should be a pretty good time tonight. So that's what we're watching tonight. We're watching.
Can't wait, baby.
One guy texted in. He goes, "I cried more at the ESTYs last year than I have at any award show ever."
It was emotional.
You cried at the ESTYs last year.
That's embarrassing. I would never.
Did I cry a little bit at the ESTYs last year?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I know you cried for sure.
That is not true.
But that's okay. It's okay. It's an emotional night.
I don't know what happened.
Travis, they say
I'm
on
not
with the
a
show.
crier.
This is
I'm
it.
totally not a crier too. And then I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, but you cried. That's okay though, man.
I didn't cry. I teared up.
That's the same thing.
No.
It's the same thing, buddy. All right, the Hangout's coming up. If you're watching on YouTube, turn on autoplay. That's going to take you right over to the Hangout. On Cruise 95.7, we are going to be sending you back to Sweet Tunes.
Are we?
We've got...
what do we got?
Coming up next at 95.7 Cruise FM, Silver from Moist.
Okay.
I think that's what's coming up next if I'm reading these logs right. Yeah, so that's going to be coming up next there. I'll be back with the most disrespected show on Edmonton Sports Talk, The Lock Shop, at 11 o'clock today, and we will, of course, see you at the ESTYs tonight. The Nielson Show is brought to you by Weiss Johnson, Edmonton's train home comfort specialists for nearly 50 years. For all of your furnace, air conditioning, and heat pump needs, please visit www.weiss-johnson.com.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
For YouTube Travel, Lieutenant Eric, we'll see you at the show. Take it easy.